Alright, let's try this one last time, shall we? Or just try it again. It's not really one last time if we're just starting it now. Fact remains, we gotta do it. Let's try this again. What up, people? Hey, Ben Moore, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Right. Let's pick a thumbnail. Why don't we do the same old one as last time? The good old Tactical Industries icon. Let's do that. Yo, how you doing, chat? We're gonna try this again. Last time the stream didn't really go to plan because the Wi-Fi went out, so let's try this again, shall we? My internet will break once more. Correct, it will break once more. But we're gonna try and push that limit, see how long it takes. Last time the internet broke because someone in the house was uploading. Ain't that fun? Also because we had snow and bad weather, and yeah, you get the point. Alright. We're gonna continue trying. I think I know what theme I'm gonna go for this time, though. And the theme I want to go for this time is actually autumn. I've never really used the autumn galleries, and I kind of want to make something with them. So what am I making right now? Well, what I'm making right now is a open world project. I want to do kind of like a foggy autumn day. That's kind of the vibe I'm trying to get right here. There's also going to be a swamp area, I think, because I haven't done swamps yet either. So yeah, we're going to be vibing with these galleries or these props specifically. Now, I think something I want to do is, if we're going to start with open world, we should try and figure out the lay of the land. What would be a good start? We need to figure out, at like the top of all these terrain areas, what is the highest point of each of them. That way we can figure out some, I guess, terrain leveling. Like if I did this, for example. That's some terrain leveling. A little bit lower than that. So we can get some interesting terrain out of that. This bit, this is the highest point, so we are gonna mark it. This is just something I think could be an interesting idea to go with. Let's destroy these. This piece of terrain is extremely flat, so we're gonna keep it hovering because of that rift is gonna be a pretty big issue. Tripscape, how you doing? Alright, so let's mark. Alright, so that's every bit of like main terrain marked. Let's just cover that up. Just a bit. There we go. So now we know the highest point of each of the smaller debris islands. Forgot the thing is still going to be covered in the black sky, isn't it? So, I don't know where players are going to spawn, either. Alright, so I guess I should show you guys exactly what I'm trying to go for. First, the question is, do we have Roblox installed? Yeah, I know. Roblox is coming out of nowhere. None of you would ever have expected this. Oops, why am I opening OBS? I did not mean to do that. Alright. So let's quickly change the stream layout. Give me just a second, chat. Just gonna wait for our Roblox to open up. Because there's this kind of idea that I've got. But the easiest way to explain it is to physically show you what I mean. And in order to do that, we gotta have Roblox open. Because there is an idea I have in my mind of how I'm going to manage player spawns and how players get into the world. It's not just going to be a random location teleport like some of these other maps are. It's going to be a point of interest-based teleport. It's going to take a minute for Roblox to load up, though, so we're going to have to give that a minute. I need to make some terrain leveling as well. Thing is, you see these different games. Like, you got Salvage Survival by Power that was just released, pretty much. And that is a great open world map. I recommend going to play that if you've never played an open world map before. Created by Team Power, which is Wirt, KK Slider, and Dolphin Dom. Definitely recommend giving that a play if you haven't already. Because that is a good start to open world project. I'll tell you what I meant by Roblox in a minute. We're just trying to figure out... I need to update Roblox so I can show you guys exactly what I mean by how I'm going to spawn the players in. I'll go into free screen for that as well. Display capture or whatever, so I can show you guys something other than Fortnite. Still updating. If you see my screen flicker, that's because I'm checking the update progress on Roblox, so I can show you what I mean. So, most open world maps, they go for actual island template, because they've already got terrain there, and all they have to do is edit stuff. But I don't like going for template islands, because it just doesn't feel like my own work if I'm copying off something someone else has already done. Which is why I'm doing the debris island with all entirely custom terrain. Because that's what I want to do. Is it efficient? God, no. But, like, I want to do it. I want to stick with my sense of style. Oh, come on, Roblox. Oh, I got a ping from somewhere. I don't know where. Fortnite Creative HQ. Alright. Okay, let's do some terrain work. Why is chat repeating? I don't know. I think Roblox just opened as well. Alright, so let's quickly go to the new screen. Just so that we can load up Roblox, so I can show you guys what I mean. Okay. Your chat is repeating. So this is one of my favorite games on Roblox to play. Just in general, right? I know you guys probably never thought you'd see Roblox on this channel ever again. But basically, you spawn in this little room, right? This creepy room. And to show you what I mean, is over here you have map spawn. Like, you just spawn this chill area where you can vibe with other players. This is also where crafting's gonna be. Update news, you got the developer area, and then you got the map spawners. If you go to the map spawners, you can see we got a bunch of different teleporters here. You got construction site, roads, radio, random. Random could be interesting though. And you got school and waffle block. So if I hit, say, waffle block, I didn't pick up a light source. I spawned right outside of this place. That is kind of what I'm gonna go for. I don't know what the hell that is. But that's what I'm going to go for. That's what I want to do. Alright, let's go back to Fortnite. So, that is roughly what I meant by what I want to do for spawning. I might do something very similar to that. This bit of terrain is slightly higher level, so we're going to have some terrain here. To help you get up onto this bit. Alright, We are going to have to add grass. Probably going to do hay again. I don't know, though. I still want to go for the autumn theme. In terms of, like, trees and stuff. Do we have swamp grass terrain? I don't think we do, but I'll take a look. Because if we do, that would be very nice. Let's take a look at terrain. We do have Swamp Cliff Gallery. That's good, because I wanted to have a swamp area. Cookie? Yeah, cookie. This terrain is ever so lightly floating. So we're gonna raise it a bit over here. Hello, Shifted. How are you doing today? We're just working on terrain right now. The map design is going to take a very long time to do, I think. Especially because we're not using a template in an open world scenario. Which is a really bad idea. But it's me. You guys know I'm going to do terrain my own way. I'm not a terrain expert. I'm no Chase Jackman. That man is the Tony Stark of terrain. So the way you're going to be able to get back to the spawn area for crafting is going to be by these sort of HQ elevators. These places. This is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to use. And basically, when you're inside a HQ elevator, you'll be able to go into HQ, which is where your crafting and quick transport is going to be. Nothing on a HQ. I don't know who they are. I don't know if HQ is going to be Sudaman Labs or not. I really don't know at this point. Because, like, Sudaman Labs is everywhere. I'm going to build a labyrinth in the map somewhere. There's going to be a lost labyrinth landmark. What am I doing? We're working on open world terrain. Definitely not going to be an easy task. This is looking very good. It is not looking very good. We have literally just started. Like, literally, I'm going to fly up right now. This is all we've done. This is all we've done. Mechanic-wise, the day and night cycle works. Other stuff we're gonna need. Let's actually grab the zombie spawners. Not creature places. The obelisk creature spawner. Let's grab one of these. This is gonna be important for later as well. Day and night cycle stuff. We're also gonna need some creature managers. There's going to be 3 types of creatures that can spawn in the world. Mechanics are mostly going to be by the hub rift. So let's drop these 3 over here. They are going to be very important later. Actually, we're going to need the 4th one, because we're going to need to do one for the super boss as well. Right. So, I guess these 3 are going to be your zombies, skeletons, and creepers, I suppose. If that's what you would call them. You hate how barriers have that annoying shadow that just runs across the map? I'm actually using that. That annoying shadow that runs across the map is exactly what I need. Because that shadow is how I make it look like it's nighttime. That's how nighttime works. Anyway. So, fiend, I guess a regular fiend type could work. The health on this guy is going to be, let's say, 100. You don't get any score for killing them. Score distribution is going to be nothing as well. Damage to player is going to be 20. Because I want these guys to be a threat. So you can pickaxe them and do a lot of damage, but they're still going to be a threat. So damage to environment is... They won't do anything to the environment, but to build... They shouldn't be able to damage the environment if it's invincible anyway. Damage to builds, though, is going to be like 5, I guess. No, it's going to be higher than that. Let's say like 25, sure. And the movement speed on these guys is going to be slow. These guys are slow. Just kidding, they're default. They're going to be default, because you can outrun them anyway. And then these are going to be your skeletons. So these are going to be ice ranged. My apologies. Alright. Health on these guys is also going to be 100. All these guys are going to have 100 health. These guys do, instead of doing 20 damage to the player, they're going to do 15 because they're going to attack from a range. Damage to environment is going to be 10. It's going to be slightly lower. And they're also going to be default. And then we're going to get, I guess, your creepers, which are going to be poison feet. These guys are going to be slow. These guys are also going to have 80 health instead of 100. Damage to player. These guys are going to do a lot of damage to the player. These guys are going to do, like, 30. Damage to environment is also going to be kind of high. Like, yeah, 50. And their movement speed. These guys are going to be slow. And there you go. You got your zombies, your skeletons, and your creepers. That's kind of your main 3 creatures you don't have to worry about. And then we're going to get to the super boss, which is going to be a red fiend. Unless you can... Didn't they have, like, elite versions? No. I thought that's what they were called. I thought they were called, like, elite fiends. Wouldn't creepers be an exploding brute? Well, yes, but these guys are green. They're also smaller, and they leave a poison cloud. I don't want to directly rip off Minecraft. This guy is a super boss. This guy is extremely powerful. He's going to be worrying. This guy is extremely strong. You're going to have to fear this man. Damage to environment, this guy will completely destroy your builds. Let's say he does like 200 builds. And his movement speed is going to be very fast. This guy is scary. You're going to want to avoid him. Is this a BR GTA type vibe? No, it's more of a Rust type vibe. This is our map mechanics. This is the map mechanics. Well, we need to fly out from under the terrain. Alright, so the way I want to do the swamp is I want to have swamp be low ground so you can access the water. So where would it be a really good place for the swamp to be? I'm guessing we could do over here perhaps for the swamp. Let's get some swamp cliffs so that we can begin on the swamp terrain area, which I definitely want to be a area in the game players can visit, because I've never done anything swamp related in Fortnite. It's gonna be low ground to the water, so that there's gonna be swamp water you can swim in. Is the poison like stink bombs? Yeah, it's like a stink bomb type of poison. That is what a poison fiend does. Explodes like a stink bomb when you kill it. And then the exploding brute just blows up. But I don't want to directly rip off creepers. I don't want to make him explode. I just want to make him explode into a poisonous cloud. Rivers is also something I would like to do. Not for the swamp, though. The swamp is definitely going to have its own type of water. That's the world border. I don't want to go out that far. I don't want to go too far out into the world border. In that case, wouldn't the swamp, because it's not the natural terrain, look a little bit better closer to the edge, like the middle of the map? Like, somewhere where a terrain can make a comeback. Like, the swamp might look a little better over here. Like, instead of being on the edge of the map, because I want to have a mist effect on the edge of the map that'll kill you if you jump down there. I should make a rig like the one from Rust. I've never actually played Rust, so I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna have searchable objects. Also, the way I'm gonna do terrain and getting building materials, you're not gonna be able to break trees or attack trees for resources. I'm gonna have a button that you can repeatedly interact with to mine for like 1 wood or something. So instead of breaking the tree, you're just chipping the tree, if you get what I mean. Collect bark. That's what it'll be, like collect wood. I just want to build a sort of rough estimate area for where I want to put the swamp. Because with this area, it's not meant to be a, like, abandoned city world. It's meant to be more of a suburban area. Because you got the urban areas like cities. Then you get suburban, more quiet areas. Like, I don't know, Westview from One Division or something. This is what I want to kind of go with. I think that's I think that's a good estimate size for how big the swamp should be in width. I don't want to make the swamp enormous, because then it'll be really hard to do a mist effect on the edge of the map. Where if you go down there, you die. How was my day so far? It's good. This, by the way, is very personal, but... Oh. I'm really sorry, Dan, that that has happened to you. I hope everything gets better. That definitely sounds rough. My ping is dying. I'm seeing that. It's not perfect ping right now. Let's build out this way. There's like 3 more tiles. I think that's fine for swamp size. We'll obviously cover it, but we're gonna need some like water in between. Glue stick. Hello, Pyro. Yeah, so we're making a swampish area right now. We might have a Shrek reference down here or something, I don't know. We're gonna have some swamp trees and things down here too. Alright. I should really get my stream playlist up. I don't know if every song on it's fitting or not, but... that could be interesting. Actually, why don't we try it? We could try it, actually. Yeah, why don't we try that? Instead of listening to the same Persona 5 Royal track on loop, we're gonna go to my streaming music playlist. We're gonna hit shuffle play. And we're just gonna vibe through the music playlist, or the set of music we have in the streaming playlist. I guess it starts with some Danganronpa music. I've never used my streaming playlist before. We should try it. It depends if there's anything copyrighted in it. I don't think there should be, because I wouldn't be that stupid when it came to streaming. Like, I wouldn't put Iron Man music or anything in there. Even though that is some stuff I listen to occasionally. Alright, so issue with the swamp area is... I mean, I want to have swimmable water, which is easy because I can do that here. And I'm going to have the swamp water lay over the top of it so you can swim through the swamp water. So, the way I think we can do the swamp water is if we finish the swamp terrain itself, we can dig into the terrain and make some river areas. And then we can start on upscaling the swamp terrain a bit, while also keeping it relatively low to the ground. And I feel like the swamp is going to be the only area in the game where the trees are going to be mostly green, because it's a swamp and it's going to have its own crops and stuff. But the rest of the map, I still want to stick with the autumn theme. Alright. Is Megalovania copyrighted? No, I don't think it is. I mean, if it's game soundtrack, you can probably listen to it. Like, Megalovania, for all I know, might even actually be in the streaming playlist. I don't actually know. I know that the streaming playlist is mostly the Ace Attorney soundtrack, the Persona soundtrack, and the Danganronpa soundtrack, from what I know. There is a bit of Undertale, I think, thrown in there. Because I mean, that's got some killer OST. But... That killer is in that one theme from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah. I don't think there's a single piece of JoJo music in the streaming playlist. Maybe we should look into putting some on here. Not that I watch JoJo, I need to, but I don't. I mean, of course, Megalovania is copyrighted. It's copyrighted to Toby Fox. But you shouldn't get copyright strike having it in a video because it's game soundtrack. That's why normally when I edit my videos, I have game soundtrack in the background. Same with my outro. My outro is from Persona 4. Because they're less likely to be copyright strike. Like, you never really get it where video game soundtrack gets copyright strike. Is it going to be a Sudaman Labs outpost? Maybe. It could be one of the raid locations. By raid location, I just mean an area with, like, high-density loot. But there could also be high mob count. Because I'm pretty sure Epic fixed it so that mobs can now walk on props and terrain. By mobs, I mean zombies. But that's what I was told by us. No, anyway. That was fixed. I was like, alright, sure. We can do some open world threats like zombies. And zombies are gonna spawn everywhere throughout the world as well. Like all of the mobs are gonna spawn everywhere. But they're gonna spawn a little more open. It's not gonna be like... I think you can only have 20 creatures or so in a world at a time. So, mobs are gonna be towards the players in general. So some players might never find a mob, and there might be a player with like 20 mobs on. But once the player dies, there won't be any mobs in the area. They won't have any distance to players, the mobs will despawn, and they'll start spawning near other players, etc, etc. And we need to add some swamp water, so we need to dig some river-type areas in the swamp. Swamp could have like a couple of crashed or ruined down buildings, but I don't want to add any like super big structures like Slappy Swamp or anything down here. Alright, swamp area is mostly done, so now we can cut into it. We can cut some like rivers, I guess. We'll trim it down later. Is there going to be bosses? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do bosses or not. I mean, there is one boss already, the super boss, which is extremely threatening and very strong, hard to kill. Will ruin your day and will reset your day's survived counter. If I'm gonna go for the I guess I think that's fine for a swamp layout, as long as we like smooth up the terrain a bit, make it a little bit smoother. This sounds like Danganronpa music that I'm listening to right now. But yeah, this is definitely Danganronpa. It sounds like Box 16 to me. Loot you can get from searching objects. Yeah, this is Danganronpa. You can hear the you can hear the classic Danganronpa investigation music now. I was gonna say this does sound like Box 16. Was I actually right? No, it's the spare searching. Damn, I was close. You'll know if it's Danganronpa because you can hear the trumpets or whatever. The terrain pieces I'm using bug out the pathing for zombies. Frick. Am I gonna have to completely start from scratch then? It's gonna suck if that's the case. Hello, Jacko. How are you doing? You know what? Let's experiment with that right now, shall we? Well, let's experiment with zombies right now. Let's do it. Let's see if it does bug out the pathing. If it does, that's gonna suck. But we can try. Let's experiment with Zambos right now. Zambo. I don't think a Zambo spawned. I can break the spawner. Let's place it on a bit of better terrain. Well, zombies are really dumb, and if worst comes to worst, I'll ask for Epic to make it so they walk on this terrain. Let's try it. We gotta experiment with zombies. Yeah, zombies don't seem to be spawning here. Unless they're spawning underneath the terrain. I don't think they would be, right? No, they're not. I mean, I've always hated working with zombies in this game because zombies are just really stupid and they don't work at all. Like, zombies and fiends are some of my least favorite things to work with in this game. They suck a lot. Let's literally just make this thing spawn as many as we can. Let's just try and spawn as many zombies as possible. But I don't think the zombies are gonna work. Because in this game, zombies suck. A lot. Yeah, look, no zombies spawned. Great. Zombies die in water. That's true, but we're not spawning them on water. We're spawning them on land. That sucks, dude. That sucks a lot. Oh, I hate zombies. I hate them so much. They never work. Alright. We're gonna put in a complaint. I'm kidding. We're gonna make a creative suggestion saying fix zombies. Let's take a screenshot of that, actually, so that we have something to look at. Or if not a screenshot, then a video. Yeah, let's get a video of it. Why not? OBS, come here. I summon thee. Just so I can make a bug report to Epic. We get the zombie spawner. But no zombies spawn because of the terrain piece. Nothing. That sucks. Would I rather make a map based on zombies or on lava? Zombies, because they can actually walk on floors. Lava is complicated. You just joined the stream? Hey, welcome. We're trying to figure out zombies. Let's try creature places. Let's see what they do. Let's literally just spawn your average zombie. See what he does. He's here. But he can't walk on it. He can hit me. But he can't move because this terrain seems to bug the zombie pathing. Like, he's trying to find me. He is. He's trying to get to me. But he can't because this terrain is bugging zombies. So, guess what we're gonna do instead? We're gonna make another recording and send that to Epic real quick. Just to show what happens with the zombies pathing. So creature places do spawn them, but they simply just don't work. They have terrible pathing. Alright. Alright, chat. Let's, yeah. Zombie pathing just doesn't work on this. Like, he can hit me, and he's gonna damage me. I can damage him. But his pathing just doesn't work. Shame. Yeah. Can I tap into Discord, please? Thank you. Alright. Yeah, give me a sec, chat. Just reporting these bugs to Epic. Alright, well that sucks. That sucks to know. Zombies don't work. We'll keep these around, in case they do fix it one day and zombies do start working. But I don't think they're gonna start working. Either way, let's finish the map. If the stream is, like, dying inside, by the way, it's because I'm uploading. Alright, yeah, stream should be back, because we stopped uploading. Stream is bugging, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see. Is everything working the way it should now on stream? Hopefully it does. Sorry about the stream lag, guys. We were just uploading issues to Epic. Just wanted to be sure all this works. Alright, there we go. Yeah, stream is back. Stream is back. Let's continue work on the map anyway. Even if zombies aren't working, we can continue trying. I just want Epic to fix zombies, man. They just don't work half the time. It's really frustrating to me that zombies are just this buggy in this game. Like, sure, you give us a feature that allows us to create entities that can be used for threatening creation, like zombies. So laggy? Yeah, it's because I was uploading. That was why. I was uploading a video file to Epic as a bug report on the fact that zombies can't walk on this terrain. Or spawn on it. The only way the zombies spawn on the terrain just now is because I physically put him there. With a creature placer. I just wish they fixed zombies in general. Zombies just... They're not good. I hate working with them for this exact reason. Zombies just aren't a good feature in the game. They don't work very well. They're really bad. It also doesn't help that my Ethernet isn't working properly right now and it's bugging me a lot. Oh god. Oh god. Ping, don't start. Having bad ping on creative mode is the most frustrating thing you guys will ever experience. Mark my word. That's kind of annoying me, that terrain. How to make tracker stack is not working for me? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm not a tracker expert. I've never been an expert on trackers, sadly. Dude, all of this is Danganronpa OST. It's just shuffling through Danganronpa music. Thank you, stream playlist. How many Danganronpa songs do I even fit in this thing? Okay. I want to have this sort of lake area over here. This is meant to be more of a river, so... Didn't they have any emote with that in there? I can't remember what emote it was. Either way, let's at least try and make the terrain look somewhat appealing. One of the worst parts about working with terrain in this game. Actually making it look cool. Hey Nate, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Terrain is hard. I don't like working with terrain at all. But it's better than, in my opinion, than using a template island. Because while yes, zombies are more likely to work on a template island, I want to go for full-on custom terrain. Just because that's my style. Making things from scratch. This is fine. Alright. I'm glad to see you're okay. What map is this again? A upcoming open world project that I wanted to make, but kind of failed at making. I've always struggled with open world, so I just want to conquer the fear of making one and actually get on with it. Okay, yeah, we're skipping this. There we go. Better. I wanted to skip that. This is just a swamp area of the open world. Something I've kind of wanted to make for a while. I've kind of looked at the swamp stuff and didn't really give it a second thought. But I wanted to do something with it, and I knew I did. That's bothering me, this terrain here. Better. Alright. Just a bit of an opening, I guess. How am I? I'm good, thank you for asking. Can I report to Epic the bug about... I don't know what the bug is, so I can't report it. If I don't know what the bug is, I can't report it. Let's also make a bit of like I guess a lake area over here. I think that could be kind of cool. I'll add the swamp water once we're done with the main terrain. Or just the flat level of it. Now we've got a small little lake on the side. What's my favorite skin? Dark Wildcard, 100%. Not even a question on that. Alright. Well, let's go to the shape so that we have access to water. Is that right there? Is that swamp or agency water? I don't know, let's take a look at it. Let's see what type of water this is. That's swamp water. It looks clear to me, but that is swamp water. But I thought it was agency, because agency is the only transparent water source block in the game. Trees that wood on the map. Well, I don't use those trees, so... I mean, we're going to be using some form of those trees. Or at least probably the Moisty Maya one. With the swamp water here. You can swim in that, which is why I wanted to kind of do this. I thought it'd be a nice idea. To add custom water you can swim in. Which is why we are using the swamp water, because you can swim in it. Looks so weird. I just thought it was cool. We can try it out. Gotta make sure the water is perfectly balanced, as all things should be, with the rest of the water. And then we just gotta make sure this all connects. Huh. Alright. Now we continue with the rest of the swamp water. What is with all the Danganronpa music? Jesus. That was one of your favorite for a while, like around when I made the Secret Lab V1. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Secret Lab V1 might be my least favorite map I've ever made. Just because in my opinion it isn't fun, and I can't think of a way to make it fun. And my I guess main words is, if a map isn't fun, it's an unfinished project. But in my opinion then, SCPSL and Fortnite is always gonna be an unfinished project, because the map simply isn't fun. So yeah, you can swim in swamp water over here now. How cool is that? Custom water in the area. Made specifically for the swamp. Let's make some more little pools of water. Like, have a smaller pool of water out over here or something. And a small patch of it over here too. I just want to make it look like it's damp over here. Muddy, damp, murky. All the ugly looking water, you know? Just the odd patch of murky, dirty water. Same with this bit. Gonna quickly, like, circulate it a bit. Okay, and then we get our murky swamp water and we throw it over both these. And just like that, you got some swamp water you can swim in. Water you can't see under or through, but it's dirty and you can see it. There we go. That's our little swamp area. Now we just gotta build the terrain around it. What is my BR map code? Which one? We have two. Dude, the next two songs are from Danganronpa as well. Oh my god, okay. There is a lot of Danganronpa OST being played on this stream. Alright, now I want to merge this, I guess, whole area. If I'm under the water, what does that look like? Nothing much. Can't see it too much. That's fine. I want to merge this whole area into that area up there. As a sort of transition, if you will. Found V2 pretty fun. SCPSL V2, I don't know if I want to finish it. I think I'd much rather... The thing about SCPSL V2 is if it did turn out to be something great, I couldn't publish it because it was SCP tag. I know Nebula is making an SCP map as well. One that isn't SCP, but very similar in, like, terms of gameplay. I don't know if I'll make one because of that. Because if Nebula does make it, I want it to be his project and not mine. And yeah, also some news, chat. The Creator Carrier hub entry was rejected by Epic because the art design team for creative hubs and stuff did not like the theme of it. They just didn't find the whole helicarrier theme appealing, so they rejected the hub. Kind of sad, not gonna lie. Sad to see the Creator Carrier go. But it is still kind of immortalized through New Orpheus, which is kind of nice. We've got our own helicarrier there as well. I need to make this whole elevated area of the swamp around the outskirts. Of course, it can go higher and lower. It doesn't all have to be the same level. For this, I'm going to do the same level. But I mean, we can have more higher or lower levels of swamp terrain as well. As long as the corners of the map are pretty high elevated, that we can have mist below, and players not be able to see the water, that's fine. Because I'm still going to have that fog in the map as well. Because otherwise you'll be able to see the whole map, and I don't want players being able to see the entire map at once. Theory, the one with the heli. I have no idea. We have some terrain over there, but that's fine, because it means we can expand the elevated terrain. Which is good. That's a good thing. Because we don't want the whole map to be the same, do we? Of course not. We want to have tons of different elevation points. Some maps of the area that are high, some that are low. Some that are in the middle. I mean, we could even have a snowy mountain if we wanted to. We just started playing Minecraft like 3 weeks ago. Understandable. I mean, Minecraft was popular back in the day, but it only just got popular again recently, so. That should be the whole outer path of the swamp elevated a bit. Alright, because of this bit of the map is middle terrain, we should use the standard regular grass here. We can try and make the terrain a little smoother as well. This is looking awesome, thank you. Well, I mean, we still have a lot to go. I gotta place every single bit of terrain in this map, and it's gonna become extremely exhausting. You love swamp biomes? Well, I mean, I love slurpy swamps, but I've never actually made a swamp in the game in Fortnite, so I was like, sure, why not make one in the open world? Also in like that spawn room with all the teleporters and things, you'll be able to teleport straight to the swamp. Am I making a desert? No, no desert. I know desert is I guess a bit of a region I've never really covered, but you wouldn't have a desert in a natural nature type environment. Alright, so let's have the swamp biome bit expand over here and go up. Because the edge of the map is still save the world. It's going to be a death zone on the edge of each map. Still going to be kind of like save the world, where there's just a mist below your floating terrain. And that's because I can't make an open world map go on forever. But you know, I'm not going to be making a desert because I don't think it fits the autumn theme of design we're going for here. What is this map? It is a open world project that we're working on. Still doesn't have a name. I'm still thinking of calling it Project Bliss as a reference to one of my old Unreal projects that I never finished. I don't know. We're gonna change the swamp terrain as well, lower down. I just want to get the outer area of it done first. If we get a terrain editor, then we'll make another open world project someday. What is the BR map with the superpowers and helicarrier? Orpheus. That would be Orpheus. Specifically new Orpheus, but you know, old Orpheus is kind of dead. That map would be new Orpheus. Got to expand the main terrain as well. We will be adding grass and things to this later. What am I going to do about the map with the top barrier? That is part of the day and night cycle. There is going to be a max build height. I still haven't set that up properly. I really should, now that I think about it. I really should set up a max build height. Perfectly balanced, all things should be. Now the grass rides directly into this one. Finally, some OST that isn't from Danganronpa. Jesus. Okay. You like this music? Why, thank you. You should listen to the Danganronpa soundtrack then. What Danganronpa game is this from? Not Danganronpa, Ace Attorney. Is this Justice for All? I think it is. I think this is Ace Attorney Justice for All, if I remember correctly. I just gotta remember the courtroom theme this is. It's a vibe, yes. Let's try and have the swamp terrain line up against the grass over here. Oh hey, it's the other court theme. Yeah, I've got most of the Ace Attorney soundtrack on there as well. Interesting for a shuffle to go through all that Danganronpa. We're just gonna have a plethora of Persona tracks later on, just watch. Can I show off the other part of the map? You mean this? It's really bland right now. There's nothing else yet. I just want to get the swamp out of the way. I want to do a cave at one point as well. So you can go into the cave and mine some metal, find some coal. You won't be able to craft anything with coal. The crafting materials are all going to be with your main 3 resources. Make a torch with coal and wood. You could do that. You could also use brick and wood to make a torch, but that's just because I can't make crafting a torch with an item spawner if I use coal as part of its recipe. Because my crafting system isn't going to be nearly as complex as that of Salvage Survival. It's going to be a lot simpler, I think, in terms of mechanics. I'm just going to use item spawners that you can switch the weapon. And every weapon of a particular type is going to cost the same amount of resources. If you want to make a sniper rifle, you can toggle the sniper you want to make, but it's all going to cost the same amount of resources. But then you can upgrade that sniper rifle later, and it's gonna cost more to upgrade it or something. That's bothering me, that terrain right there. We're trying to make the transition between grass and swamp terrain a little bit nicer. Because we don't want an ugly map, do we? Of course not. Oh, hold on. I'm checking this out. Oh my god, it is. Where's all the Persona soundtrack? I thought I was shuffling. No. We're going on shuffle playlist. That's why. It wasn't shuffling, it was going down a list. Oh my god, I hate myself. Bruh. Alright, let's actually make it shuffle this time. Build NPCs. I don't know if I want to do NPCs. How does day and night cycle work? It just cycles through the time between timed objectives. What's the code for a helicarrier mini VR? I'll put it in chat. Give me a sec. Am I gonna build a city? I mean, I'm gonna. It's not a urban area. It's a natural, more suburban, I guess. It's not even suburban because it's not a small town. It's more of a foresty environment. Anyway, yeah, let me link New Orpheus in chat for you. I'll give you guys the map code for it. Give me a sec. There you go, chat. That's the Orpheus code if you didn't have it. Alright. Well, the grass transition should be a little smoother along the outside now. We can connect the terrain and stuff later. Let's build some more terrain out. Just so that the environment isn't fully, like, grounded. I don't want it being flat, you know? Oh god, there we go. Alright. Just thought I'd clean up this little terrain mess we've got ourselves right here. Better. Let's patch this up too while we're here. There we go, now it's shuffling. Because we got some Persona 5 soundtrack here. Alright. We do be listening to peaceful music while we work though. Creative mode takes a long time, by the way, if you want to get things right. Prefab online. Do we know any galleries or prefabs you could use to make a vault? Yeah, indestructible. You could use indestructible, you can use shark, agency, all of them have the vault stuff. I recommend indestructible though, because that's under your game tab in your galleries section. And that is because the vault stuff is all indestructible. Whereas it's not indestructible if you use it from Shark or Agency. Or Yacht. They all have vault. Even the rig is the vault, I think. Thanks for the code. No problemo. Go and play all you like. I appreciate the fact that you are going to go and play it. Making an open world map with entirely terrain is definitely a challenge because most open worlds normally use template islands with terrain placed on them. But if you're making one from scratch, it is a chore. It is going to be hard. It's not an easy task at all. That's not level. I was gonna say that didn't seem like a place there. We'll also be using like moss stone over here instead of the regular stones. I mean, Swamp probably has its own stone gallery, to be fair. If it doesn't, we'll be using moss stone here. Referring to the Loot Lake Vault. Oh, the Loot Lake Vault. Still just a regular vault. You can use the vault stuff for it. It's got that same metallic shine, I suppose. I think that bit's fine, actually. Having that small bit there flat. Oh, you and your friends gonna play on the live stream? Hey. Nice. Getting a plethora of Persona 5 tracks now, finally. Something that isn't Danganronpa or Ace Attorney. Heyo. I didn't realize it was just working its way down the playlist. There's like 100 and something songs in there, and none of them would have been Persona, which would have stuck. Alright, people, if there is one person in this community that I think deserves a supported creator more than anyone else, no offense to anyone, it's Nebula. Nebula definitely... He's worked hard enough at this point. I think he deserves one. I'm pretty sure you guys will agree as well. But Nebula should get his own code at this point. I mean, he has the creative skills. You made Loot Lake Vault once remotely close to the real one. It was like the Robot Gallery. You could use Robot Gallery too. That is that's a true statement. The Robot Parts Gallery could be another really, really good one you can use. Is the daylight cycle on? It shouldn't be. It just seems to be getting really dark sometimes. But sometimes it gets really, really bright. No, is daylight cycle on? No, it is not. So what is going on with the lighting? Interesting. Can you lose my supported creator in the item shop, or can we use my supported creator? You can use my code all you want, but can you lose my code? Yes, because after 14 days of using someone's code, that code will vanish in the item shop, and you can either re-enter it or enter a different code. Or you can choose just not to support anyone, but at that point you're just being cruel. Because it's nice to support people. But yeah, if you aren't supporting me, definitely go support someone else. Make sure you have someone in your supported creator thing. Because you might as well support someone if you have the choice, you know? My Swamp Terrain's definitely looking a little more natural now. Except for like this central island. We could probably improve this a bit by adding some terrain to it. Can we use my supported creator item shop? Of course you can. There is no... you can use anyone's code in the item shop. If you want to use mine, go ahead. You don't need to ask to use someone's code. I don't tend to promote my code that often. I have it in like my streams on screen at all times, but I don't have it. I don't tell anyone to support me unless it's like in a video where it's part of the script. But the only reason it's part of the script is because Pyro yells at me if it's not in there. So is my code tagged? Yes. Danganronpa music, finally. Okay. That was a joke, by the way, because we've had that the whole stream pretty much. At least it's random music we're getting from my stream playlist now. No need to cover up that small bit in the middle if we're going to be building over the top of it anyway. But it's tagged my code. Yes, tagged is my code. That is indeed my supporter creator code. Ever since migrating to supporter creator 2.0, my supporter creator has not changed. It is still the same old code. Alright, how's this for the swamp terrain, you think, chat? How do you think this is for the swamp terrain? You hate when channels delay when multiple devices are triggered at once? Yeah, same. Is this Danganronpa 1? Because it sounds like... I know it's the Danganronpa debating music, but it doesn't sound like the V3 version to me. Could also be V2, for all I know. I think that's okay for the swamp terrain. Looks great, thank you. Alright, let's start adding some swamp-related assets in here now. I should have the galleries already open for that. Swamp Nature Gallery. Yeah, Swamp has its own set of rocks. We can use those. And trees. See, when it comes to placing rocks and trees and stuff, I like to turn off grid snap. Reason being is because then trees aren't bound to a geometric scale. You can resize them however size you want until you get to the minimum or maximum. We'll be adding the big swamp tree and stuff in the middle as well. But I want to work with the main swamp trees as well. Also, without grid snap, things rotate the way you look with them as well. In the swamp, the grass naturally wouldn't be that long. I mean, it would be a little long, though, wouldn't it? I don't know. We can have some other stuff in place. You have to go? Well, that is fine. If you have to go, then you have to go. Thank you for being part of the stream. And you might notice the skybox flickering as well. The skybox does flicker, but the fog will probably fix that issue once we've added it in. We're not going to be giving the fog any color either. It's just going to be standard fog. Because fog doesn't bug out as much if you don't have a color filter on it. If you have black fog, that's when it starts to get, like, buggy and stuff. But if you have the standard fog option, it shouldn't bug out too much on other platforms. We'll get some thicker trees in here as well. Lily pads we'll have in the water over here as well. Because, you know, lily pad. Gotta have some rocks in the swamp. Another thing I just realized is the way you'll be able to get resources. Great, I'm gonna have to do that mechanic before we place any more trees in the map. That sucks. I shouldn't have started decorating the swamp so soon. Because you're not actually going to be swinging your pickaxe at it, because that's going to be a lot of triggers. Instead, I can just do one button per tree as an interaction area, and you can interact with it to make you harvest. Just hold it down, you can keep harvesting. What is this? We are making a open world area. At the moment, we're making a swamp, I guess. Adding a couple of rocks and things around. Okay. Well, I am teleporting. Oh, God. Thank you, Ping. Ping! You're better than that. Alright, there we go. I think that's enough of that rock tile. Let's get this rock. It's different. So. Seriously, Ping? You're gonna mess with me that much? Ping is really that bad, huh? Ping, Ping. Look, we can talk about this. It's fine. This music could not be more fitting. This music could not be more fitting for the Ping right now. It's good. It makes perfect sense for the amount of BS that's gonna happen in a minute with the Ping constantly teleporting me. This makes perfect sense. I could not think of music more fitting for this moment. Oh my god. Okay, yep. This is perfectly fitting. This is brilliant. 10 out of 10. Alright. We're now suffering. Oh my god. Stop. You guys are seeing the amount of stress I'm going to have to go through in a minute. Because of Ping. We've all got these pond weeds and things to add in the water as well. What's better, Xbox or PS4? PS4 in my opinion, because you don't actually have to pay to play Fortnite. Smile. Xbox you do. I know these are like meant to be in the water, but you can swim in the water, so you're just gonna like bang your head on it or go through it. And you're gonna be like, wait, this prop is floating. So we're gonna have to put it as close to the side of the water as possible. If I want to include these. You're not going to be able to harvest these anyway. These are just terrain props. Switch, no, I'm going to be honest. Switch is the worst platform to play Fortnite. I'm going to be real with you. Mobile is better than Switch in my opinion. Switch is just really buggy all the time. Really bad controls. Fortnite on Switch is just a disaster. It's a dumpster fire. I'm gonna be honest with you. Xbox said they're changing it so you won't have to pay Fortnite. Jesus Christ. That better be the case. Because I think having to pay for Xbox Live Gold to play Fortnite is ridiculous. Especially because on PlayStation you don't actually have to do that. Get in the water. You're not a land plant. You're a water plant. That's Danganronpa, I was going to say. What is this? Okay, you got pondweeds there. They make it so you now have to no longer have to pay to play Fortnite on Xbox. Well, thank God, because that was really dumb in my opinion. The fact you had to pay to play Fortnite on Xbox was really stupid, considering it's free on literally every other platform. What is that? I don't know what that is. Alright, let's grab the big tree, shall we? Forget which gallery it's in. I don't think it's in this one. I mean, you got a willow tree. They're good for kind of like the outskirts of a swamp, I guess. Because these were like moisty Maya trees. I guess a willow tree would be kind of fitting. I'll put these roughly around the outskirts, I think, the willow trees. Do I play Fortnite? I'm playing Fortnite right now. Ping be like, it's over 9,000. Yes, I hate ping. Ping is like the worst for me. As long as we have one more willow tree on the outskirts, I think, like right here. I think that's fine for the like, outskirts of the swamp. Now let's get this big tree. This big tree is what I want to include. Like right here. Like that is the swamp tree. If you look at it, that tree is perfect for the swamp. And I'm going to include it bang in the middle of it. Do I play Roblox? Occasionally. Very, very rarely. It's something I would only do on a rare occasion. I never, ever play Roblox. I do occasionally, but... like, that's such a rare occurrence, you can barely call it playing Roblox. Let's put this down. I just want to have a couple of these trees that don't have any wood applied to them. Or half the tree is just dead. That's what I meant. Bubba Booey? Bubba Booey. Yeah, Danganronpa music is in my streaming playlist. There's a lot of it in there, actually. And now we're gonna have to go through hell. Because it's actually time to do some mechanics. You see, decorating this place... something I shouldn't have done. But I did. And I hate myself for it. The reason I shouldn't have decorated it is because of the way harvesting is gonna work. Oh, God. Okay. So... I think it's time we get it done. How are we gonna do it? We're gonna need some item grinders here. Where is item grinders? They're near the top, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, let's go to the mechanics island. Down here. This is all gonna be material harvesting in this section over here. So, let's get some wood, shall we? Wood, stone, and metal. That's what we're gonna need. Drop one wood into there. We're going to do the mechanics for this, and then we're going to do the brick. So, wait, what channels have I used? It's just 1 through 4 right now, right? Yeah, 1 through 4. So, it's going to be channel 5. Game start, yes. Keep all. Grant the current item. No, I don't want to add a city. This is a very nature type area. Remove item on grant. No. Enable when receiving from. Grind item on channel 5. There we go. So this is going to be how you're going to get bark. And then we're going to do the same. But instead of channel 5, it's going to be channel 6. And this is going to be stone. I'm going to drop 1 stone from it. Okay. And then we're going to do channel 7, which is going to be metal. Let's quickly change that to channel... No, channel 7. And we're going to drop 1 metal. And the way it's going to work is if I phase real quick. I'm going to be borrowing this button of yours. Give. Interact time is going to be 1 second. This is going to be harvest wood. When interacted, it's going to be on channel 5. And this, my friend, is going to be tree. Kind of like that. That's how it's going to work. That's how we're going to do harvesting, because I don't want to have players breaking the environment. So we're going to expand this radius from 2 meters, 2.5. Just so that they have full range access to that tree, but I've just lost access to it. The button, that's what I meant. And now you can harvest wood from that. You can harvest wood from that. And I'm going to have to do this for every single tree in the swamp. Am I crying? Yes. Just because I don't want players to be breaking the environment. So this has got to be how I'm gonna harvest trees. And get wood and stuff. Yeah. Fun. Not really. But fun. Dude, am I even gonna be able to interact with this one? On that side, maybe, yes. I can interact with it on both sides. There we go. Good. That tree was just a little too big. L, give button. Place inside tree. Yeah, you guys can see the pain and suffering I'm gonna have to go through for this entire map now. Because this is the only way I think I can make harvesting work without destroying the environment. I mean, I could easily do triggers, but the issue with doing triggers is the stupid amount of them you're gonna have to place for larger trees. So it's better for me if I just make it so you interact with the tree to get wood. How's it gonna play out? Honestly, I don't know. I really hope this works, man. This looks like it's going to be quite the challenge. There are so many trees. And I didn't want to place this many trees. But at the same time, I kind of did. We'll experiment with gameplay and stuff as well. I mean, we kind of have to, you know? Yeah, you'll never actually be able to break the tree. You'll only be able to harvest wood from it. There you go. More interaction radius on that tree. Because I can't expand the interaction radius for buttons like this. Kind of cringe, honestly. Is this the Minecraft no cubes mod? No, smile. Although that is a very, very cursed Minecraft mod, and I hate that it exists. But you will be able to build with your materials. Because when zombies do eventually start working, you'll be able to build forts and stuff out of the wood you've collected from these trees. And zombies can open doors, which is kind of nice. We need to build some shacks out here as well. I hate this already. There is so much. So many buttons, Jesus. We have to fly to every single tree just to see if they have the ability to harvest wood on them. I think it's still only the outer trees that have the ability to harvest wood right now. In the swamp, anyway. This sucks. I hate this already. Why did I try and create an open world project? I knew this was going to be hard. But at the same time, I know how it works. So, or at least how I want to do it, because it's efficient. Is it gonna be maybe a bit boring? Maybe. But I mean, all open world projects get boring eventually. You can't play the same game forever. Same thing for Fortnite. Can't play the same game forever. Even I sometimes consider why I play this game. All the time and do nothing else. It's not like I want to play Fortnite all the time, is it? Who knows? Oh god, and then we're here at the big tree. This thing is gonna be like a trio of buttons. There we go. You can interact with the 3 different points on that tree. Oh, I think that's every single tree inside the swamp that's interactable now. I'm gonna keep these buttons, add the mechanics. Or at least near them. God damn it. It means I have to go back and find a button I can grab. That one. Ah! Stop swimming into the water. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I hate creative. It's official. I hate creative mode. It is not fun to work with in the slightest. Alright, let's read some chat. Is it gonna be like Powers map? Is it gonna be multiplayer like Salvage Survival? Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Like, no joke, I had the same idea of like, this, like, I woke up and was like, hey, I've kind of done this before. Why don't I, like, I kind of done it before with my Ultimate Arena. Why don't I do another map, but it's open world, and players can join at any time, like an ongoing server? That would be really cool. I'm gonna do it. And then the exact same day I had that idea pop into my mind, Mustard Plays' video on Salvage Survival went up. And Power, or KK, spoke about the exact same idea. I was like, ah, crap. Fine, I'll do it anyway. So, yeah, I'm still going forward with that idea. You have the nerf TAC SMG. I have every single nerf Fortnite blaster in existence. How do I feel about the superhero skin nerf? I hate it, and I hate the competitive community for it. Because it means they took away my SCP-106 skin. It makes me sad. You're building your BR map. Good for you. Just please don't ask me to playtest it. Please. Alright, anyway, let's go and do the stone interactables. Yeah, let's get some stone harvest. Oh my god. What is that? Stone harvesting collision? That is horrible. Let's expand the radius on this again. To 2.5. Make it a little easier to harvest stone. I don't want to use triggers, even though it's more interactive. It's just so many. It's going to be so many triggers. It's going to be a lot more memory. It means I can't focus on the map as much. So I'm going to do buttons. Yay. This is going to be fun. Not really, but it's an experiment, okay? This is an experiment. That is what every project of mine is at the end of the day. Special Delivery was an experiment and people liked it, so I'm gonna keep experimenting. Just gonna keep placing this in the stone. Alright. Sorry. They removed the pure black and pure white styles. No, they just made it so if you're wearing black on one style, or white on one style, you can't wear white or black on the other style. Which kind of ruins the 096 and 106 SCP skins, which is what me and Nebula used to use for SCP stuff. It's really sad that the competitive community just had to milk or find an advantage in a cosmetic and abuse it to a point where Epic has to change the whole thing. It just makes me really sad. Anyway, I think that's every single rock in the area that's got button collision now. So guess what it's time to do, boys? Let's experiment with the harvesting. Let's run over to the swamp. Yeah, this map is still very far from being complete. Very. We're like 2% done. I have infinite materials. I hate myself. Okay. I didn't even notice I had infinite mats. We need to change that. Alright, let's do it right now. Infinite ammo is off, infinite resources off. Wait, did it just say we had a max cap of 500? No. You're gonna be able to have a max cap of 99,999. So if you want, you can sit there and build the entire Empire State Building. So I cannot build, I have no materials. So we need to get some materials. And we're getting them from trees. If we run up to this tree, we can harvest wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna hate this. I am absolutely gonna hate this. But it works. And this is how you're gonna be able to get materials. And build bases. And do literally anything. You can do the same for stone. Let's get 40 wood. I don't know. Yeah, no, I hate this already. I'd much rather just hit the tree and go, oh yeah, I forgot, I can break the tree. I haven't disabled that yet. But you can still harvest wood from these as well. And if I wanted to, I can go and harvest stone. This is the bug rock, isn't it? Let's harvest wood. Let's just harvest wood. But it still gives me stone. I hate myself now. It means I have to go to every single button and change the text to harvest stone. Oh my god. Okay. Yep, harvest wood. Let's harvest the wood, boys. This is absolutely wood we're harvesting. But once you have the materials, you can build. Oh, that's a problem. I need to disable that too. I can make a door. Zombies, when they do work, will be able to open these doors and run through them. If I wanted to, I could build myself a mansion, I guess, once I have the materials. A single day is 5 minutes. And a single night is 3 minutes. You can swim in the swamp water as well, which is kind of nice. Yeah, there you go. That's, I guess, how it's gonna work. But we gotta go fix that text error that I just created with all that stone. Where's the stone button that I created anyway? Let's change the text on this to harvest stone. Because, that's not wood. We weren't harvesting wood just now. We're also gonna go fix all the bugs and stuff. But you want wood. Come here. I said the funny word, but I don't care. Because you are harvest stone. I gotta change this text to stone. There we go. Because that's not wood. Also, I need to expand the radius on this button. Where was the button again? Forget what the button was. It's inside the rock somewhere. Where's the button again? I forget where the button is. Okay, fine. That can just be a glitched rock, sure. That button is visible. I can interact with it. Alright, change wood to stone. This sucks. Alright. That's why you test things, chat. Otherwise, everything would say harvest wood. And you don't want everything to say harvest wood. Hello, little child. I hate you for saying that. Please never say that again. Okay, you know what might make this a little faster? First, we need to find the freaking button. It's in here, though. Because the button's inside a rock, I can't interact with it. Then I'll just move the rock. Well. Until even the smallest part of the button is. Hey, look, that piece of the button's visible now. Can I still interact with it? Probably not, no. No, I can't, because rocks are stupid. Move! So I can interact with a button. Why didn't I just do that to the glitched rock? I could have done that. Did I change this one yet? I don't think I did. Is the button in the terrain? I don't actually know where the button is. Okay, it's in the rock. It is in the rock. I hate this already. It's literally inside the terrain. Damn it. Ugh. This is stressing me out. Going back and fixing all these rocks because I didn't give them the right button. I don't even know what rocks I fixed. I don't think I fixed this one. But I can't interact with it because it's inside a rock. Ha ha ha. Also, I would love that change to buttons. You can change the button if you're standing in its interaction radius. I'm gonna suggest that to Epic right now. Go. This is tiring me. Buttons inside the terrain. For this one, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna destroy the rock because I can't be bothered. That button's poking out the top. We can edit it. Nice. What's the next song? Oh, it's Last Surprise. Okay. I noticed nothing was playing. I hate how I have to move the rock to interact with the button. It's so annoying. Yes, I am doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? We are suffering, Theus. That is what we're doing. But I'm still doing well, even though I am suffering. I'm suffering a lot, actually. Because you see, I didn't change the text to harvest stone. So I have to move every single rock out of the way of the button so I can set the text to harvest stone. And it is the most painful thing I think I've ever had to do in creative. You'll never see it coming. You never will. Yeah. You're doing fine? Well, that's a great thing. As long as you were doing fine, then that is good. Move it, rock. I have a stone to change. I'm sorry, no, a wood to change. This map would be actual torture to change to multiple languages. Because I know that's something some people have been doing, like Salva. They've been changing their maps to have multiple languages. Harvest Salva. Oh my god, I'm distracted. I distracted myself with that. Okay. Yeah, no, this is not fun. This is not fun what I'm having to go through right now. But with the amount of buttons and things in this map that I'm gonna have to edit, I do not want to change. I'll have multiple languages. Because I am already gonna be tired out enough from working on all these stupid rocks. This is actual torture. I can't interact with the button because it's invisible. It's also in the ground. Have I edited this button yet? I have. I think I've edited every button now. If I just move this rock out the way. Can I fly into the terrain to interact with this button? Just so I can change the meter on it a bit bigger. There we go. There you go. Now that rock is actually easier. You can mine it a little easier now. All right. Is that every single rock I've changed? Have I changed every single rock in the game? Probably not. Nope, I have not. Damn it. Okay, from now on, I think I'm going to bundle the buttons and the rocks together. Same with trees. Because I am sick of having to edit them. Is that every rock edited now? Please. I just want to test again. Let's finish the editing. Alright, harvest style is to save the world. You're not going to be able to harvest anyway. 0 times. You cannot harvest normally. Right now anyway. Building can destroy environment. No. Environment damage off. Player build only. Yes. Just kidding, it's off. Structure damage. All. Yeah, break. You can break everyone's block. Not blocks, tiles. Weapon destruction, yeah. Pickaxe destruction, default. Down but not out. No, you're immediately gonna die. Player name's location, no. We're always gonna hide it. Alright, let's try this again. We're gonna spawn in the main area, because the spawn area has not been set up yet. Beans that don't work, smile. HQ doesn't work either. Like, if I run straight into the HQ elevator, I can visit the simulation HQ. It's not gonna work, because there is no simulation HQ yet. Which is where you're gonna be able to craft, Danganronpa OST. Cannot complain about that. Alright, let's jump into the swamp, because I haven't built the rest of the map yet. Harvest some wood. You know what? Should we try and survive the whole day? I don't know if I want to do a hunger system or not. I really don't. I don't know if I want to do a hunger. Because hunger could be cool. So you have to heal yourself over time, but... I don't know. You can just stay at one tree forever and harvest this wood, but that would be boring. You can harvest wood from everything. I can harvest stone from this and get some brick. It's not as simple as just pickaxing a rock, because that's not going to work. Because then you can break the map. And I don't want to have triggers all over the map, so I'm going to have it be an interactable, so you can do that. That way, it's just much simpler mechanics-wise, even if it is a little less satisfying. I could do a very, very quick HUD message that says harvested stone or something. But this is naturally how you're going to be able to get resources. It's slow, and it's meant to be slow. It's the survival game. You're not just going to be able to break a tree and immediately be able to build a house out of that one tree. Like Battle Royale. You're gonna have to work for your materials. You're hoping they'll sometime add a parrot pet which would work like Rocket or Baby Yoda? That could be cool. They're just having some Nesquik chocolate milk? Hell yeah. You know, I'm gonna challenge myself. We need to build a house. A really cool looking house. I am gonna build a couple shacks and stuff in the this area as well. Reason being I want to do that is so that we can have some areas with loot lying around. So let's get 60 wood. There we go, we've got 60 wood. You can also swim in the water. Water will be a safe area for zombies as well. Because when zombies do eventually work in creative and they can walk on this sort of terrain, they won't be able to touch the water because it'll kill them. Get a little bit of stone. Alright. If only there was proximity chat. Yeah, if we get proximity chat in the future, I'll add it to this. Player collision's going to stay on in this game as well, by the way. Because you're going to be able to kill each other. It's all going to be free-for-all. You can kill each other. Should we start working on a little house somewhere? I don't know, maybe up here we can start building. Alright, yeah, let's build a little house, shall we? Yeah, there we go. I knew that edit was going to be difficult to pull off. Sure, that works. Yeah, that works. Can you team in this map? Yeah, you can team with other people. You'll be able to team with them. Trying to build a sort of platform right here. Let's get some more wood while we're here. It's gonna become night soon. Alright. So we've got 10 seconds or so till nightfall. And when it becomes nightfall, the entire map should be covered in the night. Except for over there, because I can still see over there at the moment. Because I don't have any fog. But when I get closer to it, the night sky will render in. And when it does become nightfall, mobs and zombies and stuff can start to spawn. But because it's, I guess, not working because of zombies are buggy as hell, mobs can't spawn right now. But they will be able to spawn at night. I just want to survive a single day. That's all I want to do. I just want to survive a day. We wouldn't be able to have epic to add proximity chat? Yeah, I agree. That way you can communicate with players around you, and it'll be really, really cool. I mean, we have a lot of wood anyway. Let's continue with the whole, platform that we're building underneath the house. I just want to successfully build a form of house in this map, you know? Just to show that it is possible to build houses and stuff with the materials you're going to get. Of course, you're not going to be able to put, like, beds and stuff in them. That's just physically impossible. But, like, you can't do that in creative. If we had the ability to, I would absolutely do it. But, like, if we had the ability to create custom recipes like beds or chests, if we had the ability to create those, I would make them. I would. But we can't. We cannot make them. Let's just get some wood. There we go. I want to finish my house. Or my attempt at a house, rather. You know, let's reset the edit on that. So we can build it like that instead. I think that's a lot better. Oh, ow. Alright, and then what we're going to do right here. Can I have that? I don't have enough materials to finish this house. So what we're going to do is we're going to get more wood from this tree. Because everything has an infinite supply of resources, apparently. Chests and searchable loot will have cooldowns on them. So there'll be a cooldown on loot boxes and stuff. But for trees and stuff, it's infinite. You can just harvest like this over and over and over. Get as much as you need. If you wanted to build the entirety of the agency out of wood, go ahead and build the entirety of the agency out of wood. You'll be allowed to. You just have to harvest every speck of wood. And it's daytime. The night is gone. It's day again. Mobs would immediately die all over the world when that happened. And then right here, we are going to build a door with a window. Right here, we're going to have one open window. Right here, we're also going to have a open arch, actually. Because we're going to have a balcony out here. And we're going to build a roof above our head. Not that that's going to matter too much. You'll be able to craft some really overpowered stuff with more materials. Like, if you get a lot of metal and a lot of wood and stuff, you'll be able to craft airstrikes and stuff like that as well, which I might do. Airstrikes might be out of the question. That's just an example. We can look through the inventory of stuff we can craft later. You can't harvest while moving. You do have to stop, but that's fine. Grab some stone. It's bothering me how I only have 23. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Oh, ow. We're going to build our little arch right here. Voila, people. We've successfully made a house out of all the resources we've harvested. Not yet, actually. No, we haven't. Is this multiplayer? It will be. It will be multiplayer, and you'll be able to form alliances with your friends, I guess. I don't know what I just tried to craft. There we go. Voila. Now we have a house. We've successfully made a shack or a fort out of pure harvesting. And that is exactly what it's going to be like in this game. You'll be able to harvest, make forts out of the materials you've created. Good idea and well built. Thank you. Can people craft guns? They will be able to, yes. At HQ sites, you'll be able to craft guns, but you'll also be able to find guns via harvesting. Not harvesting, searching crates and stuff. Voila. That is basically the concept. And as you can see, my days survived counter, even though my YouTube viewer count is covering it a bit, it does say 10 out of 99. The only reason it says 99 is so it can count up. I had errors when it wouldn't count up. You said that this is more Rust than Minecraft. It's kind of like a mix of both. It's a mix between Rust and Minecraft. Like, you're gonna get searching crates and things like rough. But it has like the night and day system and the ability to build houses like Minecraft, I guess. How long am I gonna stream? I don't know. I don't have a plan right now. I don't have any plans set in mind. And of course, since there are no rules over what you build and don't build, how about we create a stairway to heaven? There will be a build height, obviously, because the skybox has to have a night skybox. And whatever the skybox is for night is going to be your build height as well. That'll be your build height. But yeah, you can build stairways to heaven. Fall damage will be on as well, so you will have to be careful where you go and how you play. You can go swimming if you like. I mean, I'm going to add all sorts. Yeah, that's just a idea and concept of how this map is going to work. Is there going to be Memesaurus? Probably. There's going to be a couple meme references in here, probably. But that's basically the idea. So your skybox height is if I keep flying up, it is this. This is how high you're going to be able to build. If I stand right here, this is your height. You can build up to this high. I'm not done, obviously. There's no barrier up here other than the nighttime barrier, but, you know. And the barriers do have a render distance as well. That's just because of how big the map is. Oh, a lack of oxygen. That's clever. We can do that. We can do a oxygen meter. We can try that. That's smart. Thank you, Nebula. I'll take that into consideration. Yeah, look at the swamp from over here. It actually looks really nice. I like that. All right, let's start building some swamp shacks. You can't wait to make a sniping tower? That would be fun. You'll also be able to get ammo by searching stuff. You'll also be able to craft it for pretty cheap at HQ. But yeah, HQ is just this collective area where no one can kill each other, basically. That's what it's going to be. Okay. So out of stuff you'll be able to craft, remember you're limited for when you craft to wood, stone, and metal. And you also get gold for killing players and surviving at day. Gold is just a score. Gold does not have anything to do in the game. There is no point having gold, because you're not going to be able to trade with it or anything. Gold... Sorry. Gold is literally just a score to show how long you've survived in general, how many players you've killed in general, that kind of stuff. But that's what gold is going to be. It's an equivalent to score. So you'll be able to make bullets and all sorts. Ammo, you can make heals with wood. Shells are going to be a mix between wood and metal. Rockets will be a mix between all three. Bandages will be wood. Medkits will be wood as well. Shields will be stone. You can make shields with brick. Slurp will be wood and brick, I think. Bandage bazooka will be metal and wood. Inventory drop. You'll be able to drop inventory, yeah. You can. Other stuff. I mean, fish you'll be able to get from fishing, which you can get with a harpoon, which you can craft with metal. A harpoon will be like pure metal, maybe a bit of wood. And you'll be able to make a harpoon, which you'll be able to get or fish, I guess. I mean, you might just be able to collect fish in the water anyway, but I don't know. Fish will be good for healing. There'll be a world resource that you can get from, I guess, crates and things as well. Chillinades? Inventory drop on kill. Yeah, when you die, you lose everything you have. So try not to die. Be it. I don't know about chiller grenades and stuff. I know, maybe I could add a store where you can get some, like, import items like chillinades. Flingers, impulses. What's the favorite map I've made? I don't know. I probably Parker Hills, to be honest. Impulse grenade you could probably make with metal. Same with a shockwave, but it's metal and stone. Proximity mines, again, you can set them up with metal. That kind of stuff. You'll be able to make all sorts with metal. But yeah, grappler, metal and wood. Same with harpoon, wood and metal. Jetpack will be purely metal, and it'll be pretty expensive too. But you'll be able to make it. There'll be obviously some things that you cannot craft. Like, something that could be something you can't craft. Gliders, you could be able to craft. Gliders, you can make anytime, pretty much. Like, a bush, you can probably craft with wood, if you get what I mean. Porta Fortress, you could craft it if you have enough metal. Same with a Porta Fort. I don't know. I don't know about those. Stuff you can't craft, though. Stormflip. That is absolutely something you would not be able to craft. Rusty cans are in. Oh, yeah, you'll be able to make a rusty can. Rusty cans you can get from searching. And you'll probably be able to make them with, like, very little metal as well. So you can easily... rusty cans are definitely going to be something you can work with. Other stuff you'll be able to make. Torch. Torch you'll be able to make. That'll be stone and metal... stone and wood. I would make it coal, but because I'm going to be using item spawners for your crafting, I can't make coal a required resource, so it's going to be stone. Don't forget to back up the world. Yeah, I'll do that. And a flashlight will be stone and metal instead of wood. Have I ever played Rust? No. Propomatic, I don't know if I should make it in or not. If I do make it in, it'll be the most expensive item in the game. Because it'll be so fun and stupid. Another thing I actually want to do, though, vehicles. I want to make it possible to build vehicles in the game. Like, you'll be able to make brutes with a crap ton of metal, but you'll be able to make a spawner for them. Like, I want to make that possible to create. Like, I want brutes to be possible to make. Cannons be possible to make. You'll be able to make planes, quad crashes, shopping carts. Like, I want it to be possible for players to make all of that. But in order to make it, you have to have a lot of resources. Same with a mounted turret. Like, you would need a lot of metal to make that, but you could make it. Launch pads, something else I want players to be able to make. Like, you can get all sorts by searching. Like, if you search some, like, high-quality crates which have a very long cooldown, there could be a low chance of you getting a launch pad or something from it. Other stuff, like, I guess poison darts you could probably make out of stone and wood. Same with a damage trap, metal and wood. Like, you can make... you'll be able to make a lot. And thing is, none of the crafting recipes, except for guns, will take up a single channel. Because you're not going to be unlocking recipes. You have them all, but you need to get the resources to make them. Plain like scrap chopper, yo. Damage rails, I don't think I want to include. It would be cool to create them, and it'd be fun to make them, actually. But the issue with a damage rail is you can't... I don't know if you can break them. Can I do a quest to burn Mimisaurus to get balloons? Balloons you could probably buy as, like, a drop item. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough about crafting and stuff. We need to build some damaged structures. Where's Tilted? Well, not Shifty. Slurp Swamp probably has the stuff that I'm looking for, actually. The ruined buildings. If it doesn't, then I don't know what will. Autumn. There's a ruined section. What am I on about? There's a ruined wall gallery. Okay. The issue with that, though, is it's all urban. It's all, like, brick walls and stuff. It's all urban. There's no, like, damaged shack walls. I mean, we can try with this, but... I don't know. Viking Outpost. I don't think there's going to be any damaged walls here. There is that. That could be good. All of this looks fitting for the Slurp Swamp. Like, this will be good for Swamp. I think I want to do the Viking Jacks. Do I put any to prop on? I do. That would be my issue. Let's find a bit of terrain that you can easily build on. Like in Grid Snap. Like up here, this is fine. Like we can have a shack here that is made like a long time ago or something. But it's gonna have like a chest or something you can search it. You won't be able to break the shack. I mean, if you wanted to, you could live in the shack as well. No one would stop you living in it. It's there to be lived in. That floor's in the ground. Could be good as a roof, though. There's just gonna be, like, these simple shacks around the place that you can live in. Or you can search them. But, like, because these aren't man-made structures, they're gonna be frequently searched for loot. You know what I mean? Wooden shanty gallery? Is that a thing? If that's a thing, I didn't even know that was a thing. Let's look. Wood shanty. Oh my god, you're right. It is a thing. It is a thing. I didn't know that. Oh my god, I must be an idiot. Instead of using Viking then, we can use wood shanty. Sorry, Viking. There's also that one Viking tile that's in the floor. Goodbye. There we go. Let's free up that memory space. Thank you, Beef, for that. I did not actually know that was a thing. Let's also build it with Grid Snap, because it's going to be on a different sort of plane. Yeah, this is the kind of structures you would have at the swamp. Big Pog, AO. We're also going to Grid Snap to the structure. I can't tell if that's the right side of it or not. I don't think it is. No, because the blinds are on the outside. So yeah, that was the outside of it. And this is what you're going to be able to search for materials. Not materials, crates and chests and things. That's what I mainly want to go for with this. Is that the same type of wood? I think it is. If it isn't, then that's on me. And you'll be able to search that for materials. There's no, that's the wall gallery. There's got to be a floor gallery or a roof gallery. Floor instead. Big brain move. Just resize it to have it stick through the floor. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you'd find out here. Then you got the prop gallery and stuff. I don't know what kind of materials I want to go for with crates that you can search. What prop I want to go for. I mean, it probably would naturally be chests or something. Like this kind of chest is what I would probably go for in terms of loot that you can search. Yeah, this kind of chest, I think. We should probably find a way to mark the chest as well. To show that it's a loot chest. And for that, we're going to go to Spooky. Because Spooky has particles. Want to know what else has particles, actually? Spooky Particle Gallery. How effective is that? A little too effective, in my opinion. That's just flat out invisible. Never mind. We could probably have an ambient sound that plays on chests then or something. Alright. Or I could have these in the spawn room. Anyway, we should probably do chest mechanics right now. So let's actually bring this chest with us. Because this is going to be your searchable loot. We have different tiers of loot. Like places with different loot tiers. Let's go back to Wood Shanty. Because I noticed there were multiple different types of chests. Creative. Creative, I'm not in the mood for mucking around. Thank you. That could be like a tier 2 chest or something. What kind of chest? Creative. That's an ugly chest. I don't like it. I don't want to use it. To be honest, I've inspired you to make a new map. Hey. Well, that's very nice. Thank you. Alright, we need to search chests. Or, like, find something that would look good as a chest. Stuff that would have good resources in them. I know what would. I know exactly what would. Yacht. Yacht will definitely have something, because they got cardboard boxes. Is that a cooler? Creative, stop mucking around. I hate creative mode. I really do. It's so buggy. It says life jackets on it. I'm just trying to get a bunch of different chest-related props right now. So I know what would be good to search for later. Because, like, what if we had different types of loot crates? Which people makes maps in creative wants to make you use what? I creative. I'm not in the mood for messing around right now. Can I grab this prop, please? Creative. Can I please grab this prop? Thank you. I hate creative mode. I officially hate creative mode. Fine. Jesus. I just want to grab different things that could work as good props. This is good. That is good. Creative. See why I hate creative mode now? Do you guys see why I hate creative? It's just so unresponsive, like 99% of the time. Okay, yeah, this is getting frustrating now. This is getting frustrating. You literally cannot grab anything. Thank you. About freaking time. Alright. Creative is just so unresponsive sometimes. It honestly sucks. Yeah, these things that say ship it on them. These are good. Right, so we need to determine... Look up. Yeah, we have terrain. We're under the map right now, because this is where the map mechanics are. Anyway. We need to determine which of these we are going to include as resources, or like searchable resources in the world. We can look for more chest types as well. Like we could have some different types of chests that offer different types of loot, which is what we're attempting to search right now. What could be good? Is there any, like, medical boxes? Like, is there a medical box prop? If there is, that would be amazing. Dumpsters. Don't become a dumpster diver, please. We should just have one dumpster in the game that you can search. And when you search it once, only one player can search it. It just says, please don't be a dumpster diver. Or you just get a HUD message that says, stop dumpster diving or something. Oh my god, I want to do that now. I really want to do that now. Let's get the green one. Let's get the green one. That could be amazing. I want to do that as a fun meme. I want to do that as a meme Easter egg. Stop dumpster diving. That would be hilarious. I want to do it. What about shark? What kind of chest does shark have? Ship box can be found in water? No, the ship box is going to be something entirely separate. I already have a plan for that. We're just searching crates. That's a cooler. That is a cooler. And that cooler could be something really useful, actually. As a matter of fact, we're going to hold on to it. So we're going to scrap that. We're going to scrap this. Alright, so what is everything here going to be? That's a meme item. We're going to deal with that later. Alright, so this is your standard chest. This ship it box is also a standard chest. The standard chest will contain everything. It can contain anything in the game. But at a much lower quality. Like, these will be low quality items, but it contains everything. The ship it box, and you have a guaranteed chance of getting something out of a chest. Ship it box does not have a guaranteed chance. It'll be a random number. It'll be like a 50% chance of getting something from the ship it crate. If you do get something from it, then it'll be of a bit higher quality. If you don't get anything from it, then you get nothing from it. This is going to be a medical chest. The life jackets thing is a medicine box, correct? Unless we find something that will serve as a medicine box better, then that will work, but it's currently serving as a medical box. We can keep looking for a better one. But the life jacket one right now is going to currently serve as a place for you to get medicine. Specifically medicine. Am I aware Fortnite hinted at a G.I. Joe collab? Yeah, I'm aware. We could also do something with vending machines to give you slurp juice or something. I don't know though. I'm just currently looking between the different galleries to see if there's an actual medic box. Because if there's an actual medical kit, or an actual like med kit prop or anything, we'll be using that. And we'll like mount it on the wall of buildings, and you'll be able to search every so often for medicine. Icebox could use that to find fish. As a matter of fact, I think it might be a better crate to use than the cooler. Crashed cooler, that's gone. So we currently have 4 current unique chests in the game. This is an ammo box. You're going to be able to get ammo from those. And then this is a super rare crate, and you can get some really good quality stuff. Add Sans in a cave. No, because Sans is not he does not belong to Fortnite, so I cannot add Sans to the game. Unless there's something in here that's like a super good looking chest, I think I'm happy with the chest models we currently have. I mean, I know you have these, but I don't want to use them. They're just plain. They don't stick out enough. I don't think there's going to be anything risky. I don't know why I'm looking at risky for a medkit. What naturally would have a medkit? I don't know. Or like a medical type of prop. I don't know what would have it. I'm thinking the life jacket might be the best. We'll check the power plant, but might be the last gallery we check for crates. They have the gun box again. Funny skeleton me as an Easter egg? No, I'm not adding sands to the game. I don't want to add sands. What does Pandora have? Anything good in Pandora? Not really. I thought Pandora would have been great. Movie set. What's in movie set? Choppers, that kind of stuff. Choppers could be interesting as some design choices. Lighthouse. What does Lighthouse have? Probably nothing again. They have books and stuff, but that's about it. Haunted. Haunted has the similar type of crate to ones we just scrapped. So we're just looking for crate models right now. Seeing if there's anything that could serve as a really good like chest. I mean, we already have the chest model. We don't need to model or mess with anything else. We've got what we want as our chest. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I think we should add some HUD messages for, like, actions you do. But let's add that as well right now. Creative. Seriously, we're not even in the galleries anymore. We're messing with devices now. I hate creative mode with a passion. It's so buggy and annoying. Alright, message recipient is going to be the triggering player. Time from round start is going to be off. Display time is going to be 1 second. Let's do small white for the text. I guess we can do critical. Play sound. Message? No. Maybe none. Maybe just no sound, yeah. I think that's fine. And show on channel 5. This is going to be obtained stone. On channel 6. This is going to be obtained metal. On channel 7. Alright, so we wanted to do crates. So we need to add a button for all these crates, or whatever, and the item granted for them. These will be channel 8. Chests, normal chests. Oof. Maybe I should build a platform under here or something to place all my mechanics on, instead of on this island. So a chest will contain everything. So let's go through a little list of low quality items you can find in these, which means common. Right, so guns. Low quality guns you'll be able to get from this. Pistols, we're going to do 3, because I want pistols and revolvers to be the most likely items you'll find in chests, weapon-wise. The more stuff I throw into it, of the same type, the more likely that item's going to be, right? So then you're going to get stuff. Then everything else, I think, has like a 1 chance of getting, right? Let's have 1 more revolver and 2 flintknocks. Flintknocks could also be a fun weapon to get inside these things. So pistols will be your most likely weapon to get. Everything else, weapon-wise, will have a 1%. Actually, let's increase pistols to 5, so that you're most likely to get a common pistol from these things. I just want to make pistols extremely common compared to other loot. So, a charged shotgun is just a really dumb idea. I'd say a pump, No, I think attack should be a higher quality weapon, because it looks like a higher quality weapon. Anything like rustic, I guess, or weak would be a good weapon to put in a low quality chest. So I guess you can put a charge in there. SMG, we can put an SMG in. For assault rifles, we're gonna put in an infantry and an AK. I think. I think that could be your fair share of a little better quality weapons. And we're also gonna put in the bolt. RPG is gonna be a special item, but you can put a bolt in there as well. Sure. Okay. And now we are going to consider our consumable that we can get in here. And your low quality chest. We can also go over green weapons, actually. Yeah, we should go over green weapons as well. Just a small chance you're getting a green weapon from this. Green pistol, low chance. Drum gun could be a low chance. Actually, drum gun feels like a little bit strong. It's fine, we can roll with it. Hunting rifle, definitely. Lever action would be another one to put in. And a low chance of getting a green AR as well. So those will be your ever so slightly higher quality weapons that you can get from regular chests. Nothing blue. No blue weapons. From these chests, I don't want to do ammo, because it's going to grant ammo with your weapon. Just kidding. Because that would be a little overpowered. Other stuff from chests is a high count of resources. So let's get brick, stone, and metal, and you'll be able to get higher counts of these. So, for wood in a regular chest, you'll be able to get, let's say, from a regular chest, we say about 50 wood might be. I say 50 wood sounds actually pretty balanced for wood from a chest. Same without 50 brick. I think 50 brick is fine as well. Metal, though, I'm going to limit to 30, because metal could actually be useful. And metal is a great resource used for a lot of endgame equipment as well. So, or, I guess, stronger equipment. Ammo is a no. Bandages, medkits, minis, and shield potions. All of this you'll be able to get from them. Although you'll be able to get multiple bandages. Let's say like 4 or something, I don't know. I feel like that might have been a bit much. Rusty cans. You can get rusty cans from these. You get 5 rusty cans from a chest. Boogie bomb, impulse. I think that's it for a common chest. We could put dynamite in there as well, I suppose. Just 1 piece of dynamite. Yeah, 1 piece of dynamite. Just 1. I think that's fine for most chest equipment. Everything else, guess what we're going to do with it? Throwing it outside the world border. I don't want all this in my inventory. Get out. How is the open world map going? Would you like to see the swamp? I can show you the swamp in a moment if you like. That's actually going to blow. That's going to blow stuff up. Please tell me there were no stuff nearby. Okay, cool. Outside the barrier you go. Bye. Right. So this is the swamp. This is, I guess, where most of our stuff is right now. We're gonna do more of the map later. This is the swamp. This is what we're currently working on. An environment where you can search literally everything. That's what this map is mostly gonna be. We've got 1 shack at the moment. We're gonna have like 3. But yeah, that's the swamp. You can swim in it as well. It's kind of nice. I like the swamp. I think a lot of people in chat like it as well. We haven't finished the map though. We're still working on its mechanics down here. So this is going to be channel 8. Channel 8. Alright, and then the grant current item, but it's going to be a random item, hopefully. Wish there was a random item on the grant option. Grant condition is always grant on cycle. No, it's gonna grant a random item. Hopefully. Equip granted item, you do not equip it. Get extra ammo, no. Cycle behavior, it's gonna be wrap. Is there seriously no random option in the item granter? There's a cycle to random item. What do the blue spheres on the trees do? That is an interaction radius. Grant on cycle is actually going to be set to yes. Because what we're going to do is when you search this on channel 8, it's also going to cycle to a random item on channel 8. That way we can randomize the item that player is going to be getting. And this is going to be a channel 8 button. That's going to be a interact with the chest item. Chests are going to take 3 seconds to open instead. And these are going to have a delay. Instead of having no delay, these are going to have a delay of, let's say 5 minutes before you can search the same chest again. Oh no, that's the delay before it actually triggers. Oh, my bad. And the reset delay is meant to be 5 minutes. We could lower it to 3. If it becomes too unbalanced or whatever. Too weak, I guess. Trigger sound is going to be enabled. Enable game to start, yes. Interaction text is going to be search chest. Visual during game, no. Interaction radius 2, yes. And when interacted with, going to go on channel 8. So that is going to be our chest mechanics. So to experiment with our chest, why don't we go put one in the world? Just the default chest. We're not doing any other chests just yet. Just the default. Well, I should probably make a platform under the map, the mechanic. We're going to put our chest inside the shack right here. And it's going to give one random item to the player when you search it. We also need to add a HUD element to the chest you are going to be searching. Are the weapons to kill the husks? It's to kill husks and other players, but husks aren't spawning right now because they suck in creative and they're horrible. So depending on the quality of the loot you're going to be getting, so depending on the chest you search, I definitely want to change the color of the text as well. So for a low quality loot, so from regular chests, it's going to use the same small text style, because it's going to be a common chest. For higher quality chests, we're going to be using the blue text for like ship it crates and all that stuff. For top tier chests, we're going to be using orange text. And for special stuff, so what is the special chest again? Oh yeah, ammo is going to be white. The super special stuff is going to be red, and medical chests are going to be red with an outline. But since this is a regular chest, we're going to stick with small. And that's going to show on channel 8. Yeah, we should definitely build a platform. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab that. We're going to use it. Turn off building prop first. Just because we're already using it in the game. I'm going to fly under the map. And we're going to make a relatively large platform out of these. Because map mechanics go better. Okay, this is kind of buggy. Thank you, Creative, for being as buggy as always. I have a platform there. Okay, we should probably organize this a bit. You know what I mean? Creative sucks. I hate Creative. What am I building? Map mechanics. That's what we're building. I can no longer interact with the creature manager for some reason. It's because it's placed in the profit is. Right, so we got Super Boss. I should probably get some billboards down here to label this. You know what I mean? Because we are going to be building, using billboards later on inside the spawn room to explain everything in the game. Alright, so that's creature mechanics. Let's get some billboards now, just so we can label all of our mechanics. So with this, we're going to say large, centered, Burbank. That's fine. So this is going to be creature mechanics. Then in the corner, we're going to have the day and night cycle. This is going to be day-night mechanics. Let's label that. Day and night. So then we're going to have harvesting resources, which is going to be over here. I'm going to move these over here a bit. Then we're going to get the wood button. The stone button. And then we're going to get the metal button. And that's going to be channel 7 for metal. Even though we haven't actually made anything metal yet. This is going to be resourcing or harvesting mechanics. Alright, now we need to do chest mechanics. So let's grab all the main chest related stuff. Gonna move it over here a bit. Gonna get a sign for chest. And we're still gonna do all these other chests later. Icebox, we can put fish in the medical crate, so it doesn't matter. We can delete that. And that's just gonna be the meme item. Alright. I think our chest is working. Let's build 2 other shacks before we test it, though. Just so that we have something to visit, you know? Let's do Grid Snap 4 for these. Sorry. Alright. If I'm confusing you people, I am really sorry. As to what's going on. We're just working on our map mechanics for our open world project. I just want to have multiple different chest locations within the swamp. Because if we don't, then it's going to get boring real fast. Resize the height so it shows up through the floor. Bingo. Oh my god. That door physics though. On the shacks, am I going to keep the roof flat? One of the shacks isn't even going to have a roof. Final shack, I want to put it over here. This is going to be the one that's like completely destroyed. No roof, no nothing. Going to be completely missing a wall. Or having a very destroyed wall. Alright, let's place this down. Let's get our big wall. And place it. I want to skip the song. Damn. Shit, that's better. Ambient music. Alright. And then what we're going to do, we're not going to take it, because I want at least one chest per... We're going to have 2 default chests, and then we can do the mechanics for another type of chest, I think. Let's do the mechanics for a different type of chest as well while we're here. Should we do a high tier chest? I think we should. I think we should do a high tier chest. Just so that while we do that, we can also decide the high quality loot that we're gonna go to. So high quality loot. So this is high tier. This is middle tier. So we should probably move that actually. So the mid tier chest is gonna be green and blue loot. Low tier is gonna be common and green, or grey and green. This is gonna be green and blue. This is gonna be like purple and gold. So these are gonna be like extreme, or blue and purple. I don't want to have, and maybe like 1 gold. The chests remind you of Save the World. Interesting. Let's lower the tier of this, or up the tier, sorry. So for the weapons you're going to be getting in these chests, these higher tier stuff. No pistols. We can have 6 shooters though. So you're going to have a higher chance of getting revolvers and 6 shooters from these. I want the weapon diversity to be better from the uncommon chest. Shotgun wise, since these are delivery boxes, I think we can now include the tactical shotgun. Gonna be including the pump as well. Interesting how there's no green charge shotgun. Oh, there it is. Right there. Alright. Other stuff in here we can include pack SMG, maybe. No, seems too powerful. Maybe if it's a high tier weapon, we can include it. Pressed SMG. Burst SMG. AR. Pistols are always going to be the most common for higher tier loot. Let's include the semi-auto. Finally going to start including the RPG as well. We'll also include the hunting rifle and the lever action. Let's also include the scoped AR. I think that could be an interesting weapon to get from this. At the same time, I will also want to increase the stupid amount of revolvers you can get from these. Smile. Just so you're a lot more likely to get a pistol from it still. Like, the revolver is physically meant to be more common. Anyway, let's move on to the rarer loot now. The blue tier stuff. Flashlight pistol, we're going to include it. We're also going to include the suppressed pistol. A rare chance, a very rare chance of getting a combat. I want to include the tactical assault rifle in this. Let's include the bolt action as well. That's going to be your blue tier weaponry that you can get from these crates or cardboard boxes or whatever. Rubber duck is in the prop galleries. Literally just search everything to prop and search for this prop galleries. Alright, in these chests, you're not going to be able to get bandages. You'll be able to get medkits, potions, heal potions, and slurp juice you can get from them as well. No chugs though. Chugs will be a different tier. They'll be on the high tier stuff because it's instant use. You'll also be able to get no rusty cans from these. Why would you buy rusty cans off of an online site? You know what I mean? Grenades. We can include 1 grenade in these, I guess. And we will include all these types of heals. Single smoke grenade. We can also include impulses, I think. We'll go through materials in these crates as well in a bit. And let's do the bush and a harpoon as well. Bush could be an interesting thing. Harpoon you can include in those. single impulse grenade, single smoke bomb, and we've already dropped a grenade in. So let's lob all of these outside the world border now. Just so I don't have them in my inventory, because it's going to frustrate me if I do. We can do all the high-end stuff in a bit. Let's do the special mechanics for these now. This is going to be channel 9 for these crates. Let's say it's the shipment. That's what it's going to be called. Shipment. Shipments are going to be the best loot in the game. That's going to be channel 9. Just kidding, they're not the best loot in the game. The best loot in the game comes from these. These are black and silver crates. They are going to be extremely good. Let's move our shipment crate to the third house in the swamp area. The shipment crate's going to be really good. Alright. So, why don't we go search these things? Still gotta run over, of course, but... Oh, my game just... What just happened? Fortnite crashed, I think. Am I recording through this? No, I'm not. That was interesting. Fortnite crashed, boys. Let's relaunch. Might be because I'm streaming. That's fine, we can reload it. We can reload Fortnite. I hate it when my game crashes, dude. You made a place in your map where there are characters that give you weapons, resources, and gold by talking to them or completing a task they give you. Nice. Fortnite crashed. Yeah, nani. Hey, MacJack and everyone's in VC right now. Maybe I'll join in a bit. Let's relog, shall we? Alright, let's do this thing. Welcome back, Boa. My game just crashed. We're getting onto it. What would be really good music for this? I don't know. Let's just play Secret Base or something for the minute. Alright, boys. Game's back. Hopefully it doesn't crash when I start it. When I crafted a volcanic fart. Oh, okay. So let's run over to the swamp, because that's where our next adventure is going to begin. Oh, well. Yes, yes. Thank you. Alright. Map is still obviously far from being complete. Alright, so we're now in the swamp. Obviously, can't break things. So we have to harvest. Gonna say we obtained wood every single time we obtain wood. Well, we're getting 20 wood or something. Let's get some stone as well. Obtain stone. There we go. We're getting stone. Nice. Let's swim over to these shacks and test out these chests, shall we? Can I make crafting benches in creative? No. I mean, it's possible, but it's really hard. Alright, let's search the shipment, shall we? What do we get from it? It searched twice? Why did it search twice? Interesting. Well, we got two things from it. We got a 6-shooter and an RPG. So, I know 6-shooters are very common as well. We got a bad creative server. Well, let's go search this shack up here for some loot, shall we? Ammo is very limited as well, but you'll be able to craft it as well. Let's search this chest. What do we get from it? Again, it searched twice for some reason. We got a pistol and a flintlock. Is it because it was randomized? Could be it. Either way, the flintlock works like a flintlock. No ammo to fire it. Okay, we've got a shield and another flintlock, so let's get the reloaded one. We actually have a shield, which is going to be good against other players and zombies. But we will be able to search these chests again, but not for another 5 minutes. You can fire the 6-shooter as much as you want as well, when you have ammo for it. And I didn't get any wood. We should probably get... How am I so good at terrain? I'm not good at terrain. Let's get some stone. Mixer, you missed it when we built a house earlier. We built a full-on shack, pretty much. To, kind of store stuff. I don't want to remove floor loot either. If loot's on the floor, dropped on the ground, I don't want it to despawn. That way you can leave stuff in your base. I can harvest stone as much as I want here. It's just infinite. Don't get anything when attacking it. You physically have to harvest it. For those who are new, I don't know if many of you are. You can also search these for wood. You can go inside it if you want. Harvest wood from inside. Or from outside. There you go. Swim through the water if you like. I like this already. It's gonna be foggy though. It's still gonna be foggy when the map is done. You're only gonna be able to see like this during the day. It says 0 out of 99. That's because the game's probably never going to go on for 99 days. Also, you're probably going to die, because when you die, the days survived count actually resets. So, it's kind of a count of how long you can survive. Right, so we got quite a bit of wood. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to build a very small shack, not as detailed as the previous one we built. I don't have enough wood to continue the house. That's fine. We can come up with some design choices. That's fine. Let's go get some more wood, shall we? Okay, it's now night. As you saw. That's a loading thing. I have to get closer to those barriers for them to load in. How many days do you think it'll take me to finish this map? Quite a long time to perfect it. Absolutely. Where's my shack again? Okay, my personal shack that I just built is right here. I'm gonna build a roof over my head. And you can build as many forts as you like if you have the materials as well. The materials are infinite. You can get as many as you want. As long as you just harvest a lot. It's slow, but it works. Zombies don't work, but that's because zombies are buggy, but... crafting benches have been made. If you've played Powers salvage survival map, you have crafting stations, and they all work. Like, they are full-on working crafting stations. Our crafting is going to be a lot more simple. You're going to have a crafting station in the simulation, which is going to be where HQ... Basically, the simulation is a place under the map where you can visit by going through multiple different simulation elevators. Once you go down a simulation elevator, you can basically quick travel to anywhere in the map. You can also just craft in there, or just chill out and trade with other players without them having the fear of killing you. You go to bed, this skips time. Yeah, you can't skip time. It's gonna be impossible to skip time in this. I've got a lot of maths now. So if I wanted, I could expand my base. Like this. Easy base expansion right here. Huh, would you look at that? I have successfully made a form of base. I've made my own fort. It's still not as pretty as the previous fort we made, but it's still a fort. And we made it. And it's nice. Nighttime is going to end soon. It still looks like day over there. If we move closer towards it, it'll render as night. Yeah, there you go. Rendering is nighttime now. When I move closer over here, I'll start rendering as night as well. There you go. Now nighttime everywhere in the world. But that's not going to matter in a minute. Because night is over. Daytime now. Day. There we go. Daytime has come back. Why is there only 3 barrier sides tonight? Render distance. Barriers have a render distance. It sucks, but it's true. Reason being is these barriers are much bigger than 100 tiles because the world is huge. This world is like 200 tiles wide. So I have to have like 12 barriers monitoring the skybox. Yeah, you can get as much wood as you like. If you find a stone source like this, you can get stone. Gangnam Style emote. Yeah, there's a Gangnam Style emote in the game now. I'm not going to do it on stream because it's copyrighted, but... You can obtain as much stone as you like. What is gold for? Gold you get given every time you survive a day. It's kind of like a point system. The more gold you get, the better player the game will consider you. You can make a bed with the objective device, and if you craft, it would say 550 wood. You can place a checkpoint and make it activate when receiving... On natural buildings and structures. Yeah, that kind of defeats the point of building your own structure. Your own structure is meant to be your own private base where you can store your resources. And camp out, you know? If a monster occurs there, you can go camp out on your base, or you can go and hunt. If you formed an alliance with other players, you can build a giant fort with. That's kind of the idea. I can still get up here. That'll be natural terrain later. You'll be able to scale it anyway. Like, that is a HQ elevator. If I were able to go over to that elevator and go down to HQ, like, if I cannot open my minimap, maybe I should make a minimap, so it's not a scoreboard, it's just a regular minimap. That way you can mark HQ points. But yeah, this is a HQ point. So, HQ points are these elevators you'll see in the world. If you stand inside, you can visit the Simulation HQ. Simulation HQ does not exist right now, but when it does, you'll be able to go down, and down in there, you'll be able to craft, you'll be able to use it as quick travel. HQ is a good, it's good. HQ is good. You also can't break it because it's obviously generated terrain. It's not your own structure. You'll be able to search these trees as well later, but I haven't fully set that up yet because I haven't set up the main world where all these props are going to be used. I need to place that lily pad in the swamp. I haven't done that yet. And sadly, creature spawners, they just don't work because they just don't. It sucks. But once they get fixed, then they'll work. But they don't currently work right now. Am I streaming till shot? I could. I mean, apparently we're getting a G.I. Joe character or something. Due to an issue, they've currently temporarily booted the OG bear vehicle. Our bears are gone. Sucks. Alright, let's get back to work, shall we? So, now that we've built the swamp, we need to build the edges of the world where the map borders collide, right? Like, the swamp is near the edge of the map. If I open my minimap right now, it's space, because funny space, go burr. This shouldn't be activated. Enable during phase none, yeah, but it's still visible in edit mode. That's stupid. I like the look of the swamp though. Right, so let's actually change that in game and under UI. Map screen display is going to be overview, so that you can mark 4 POIs on your map. Hopefully, we'll add more stuff to the swamp area later. Actually, maybe I should get some. We already have the map indicator. It's on top of the elevator. For HQ points, anyway. I want to mark the swamp down. Instead of being a HQ point, I'm going to say the swamp. And this is going to be in white because it's standard location, not a, you know, it's going to be one of the teleport locations from HQ. Basically, you'll be able to teleport to HQ point elevators. You won't be able to just teleport at random. You can begin at HQ elevator. So I'll spawn right here at HQ, for example, and I'll have access to the entire one. You're allowed to harvest bushes. You can make it so there's a chance to drop a bush as well as wood. Say yeet. Yeet. Anyway, yeah, let's put that lily pad down in the swamp. This will be on top of our swamp waters, so you'll be able to jump on them and, you know, do swamp things. Just adds that extra layer of depth to the swamp, you know? I like this swamp. I definitely like this swamp. It's probably my favorite thing so far. But I mean, that's not much to say. The swamp is the only thing so far. But it's only one section of the map. It's only gonna be this one section of the map. That's the swamp. Everything else is gonna be the autumn forest style. Unless there's like a snowy mountain somewhere, but I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off. I can try. Can you join? Sorry, I'm gonna have to decline you on that. We I'm not inviting anyone today. We are just playing normally. Oh my god, yes. Best meme song is playing. That's in the water. That's really annoying me. There we go. Right, so that's the swamp. Nah, pretty much done at this point. We got a couple swamp shacks. I do want to have a piece of top tier loot at the swamp. Your friend found the OG debugger in his creative inventory. Interesting. Hello, how are you doing? Alright. So, I want to include something in the swamp that would have top tier loot. What would it be? Maybe a crashed chopper from the movie set? Ooh, that could be cool. Yeah, I'm thinking a crashed chopper might be good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Just crashed into the terrain here. We could have some dirt terrain around it, actually, to make it look like it's a bit more of an impact. Yeah, let's actually get that. Let's get some brown cliff, just so that we have to. We don't need to resize this that much. Let's just make sure we have grid snap on it. Oh, wrong rotation. Just so you can tell, hey, this thing's crashed into the swamp from somewhere. And this is going to be like the top tier loot location of the swamp as well. The crashed helicopter's going to have some, it's going to have a medkit chest, and it's going to have a super chest, which contains all the top tier loot. But only like, there's only going to be like maybe 5 top tier loot chests in the entire game. I just don't want to include too many of them, because otherwise players will be getting far too many amazing loot. You get what I mean? I don't want players becoming stupid OP, stupid early in the game. This one, do I have TikTok? I do not. Is this map gonna have a funny meme? Oh, Mixer, we've already got that planned. There's a one-time thing you can do, or something you can do every 5 minutes or so, where you are going to be able to search this green dumpster, the only dumpster in the game that you'll be able to search. And when you search it, it's going to say stop dumpster diving. It's going to be great. All right. Also, Memosaurus is going to be in the map somewhere, but he's not going to be in the swamp. We've already got something buried in the terrain here. Now let's do the super chest now. This is gonna have like the top tier loot. What should the official name of the super chest be, though? This thing's gonna take 5 seconds to get into as well. And this thing, you're only gonna be able to search super chests every maybe 20 minutes instead, because this thing's gonna be good. So this is gonna be search super chest. Do I want to call it a super chest? Let's call it a supply crate. Supply crate will be the most powerful loot in the game. And that will be on channel 10. Now, what is going to be in a supply crate? Nothing of low quality. It's going to be blue and purple. And like 1 legendary item that you can get from it. The stuff you can get from this is going to be blue and purple gear. 1 legendary item as well. Let's decide our blue stuff. First off, no secret, flashlight pistols. You're going to be able to get these very frequently from these crates. Regular pistols times 3. Let's do the press pistol times 2. This thing's going to have pistols a lot. Pistols are going to be the most common item in the game. Everything else is going to have a small chance of it popping. 2 revolvers, 3 6-shooters. But the good thing about these is you're going to be able to get a lot of ammo from them. Because these, unlike the other 2 things, grant extra ammo. So, what else are we going to drop in here? 4 blues. 1 dualies, Dualies could be an interesting item to put in here. Tactical shotgun, drum shotgun, pump shotgun, charge shotgun. So you're gonna get 4 shotguns, possibly. SMGs, burst SMG, rapid fire SMG, tactical SMG. And there will be a P90 as well. You'll get tactical assault rifles, burst assault rifles, M16s, AK-47s, automatic sniper rifles you can get from these. These are all blue tier weapons and above. Lever action, hunting rifle, bolt action, semi-auto sniper. And the top tier loot from this, I guess, would be an LMG from the blue set of loot. Now let's move on to the purple loot for weapons from these crates, but you can only search them once every 20 minutes. Purple loot is also going to be kind of rare from these. So 1 pistol, 1 revolver. It's possible to get the double barrel. You can get the heavy. You can get the P90 as your epic loot from these, the shotguns and stuff. You can also get the suppressed assault. The thermal will be in this as well. Storm Scout, even though it's not going to do much, it looks high-tech, it looks cool. Heavy Sniper. We can also do a Fiend Hunter. Fiend Hunter crossbow would be a really good item to actually throw in here. And I guess we can also include... the RPG. I don't know. I think that's enough for Epic, actually. I don't want to include another one. We are also going to include 1 legendary item that's possible to get from these. And it's going to be the Boombow. You can get the Infinity Blade in this as well, but you're going to have to craft it. It's not going to be from crates. Alright, as for consumables, wood, stone, and brick, I know are noticeably missing from the whatchamacallit, the high level crates. Nah, I don't want to include the minigun. And from high level crates, you'll be able to get at least like 100 or so of every single resource. Should we make it 150? No, that seems too powerful. Yeah, I think 100 is fine. 100 wood. We're gonna do 100 brick, and 100 metal as well. As possible things to get from these stupid high level crates. There's only gonna be like 5 of these in the pack, so these are gonna be stupid rare. These won't include ammo either. Ammo comes from ammo crates. But ammo crates also contain pretty high amounts of ammo, so... No bandages. You'll get a bandage bazooka from these, if that's possible. Chug Splash. Chug Jug. Shield Bubble. This will be like all your high-tech gear as well. Chug Splash. Chug Jug. A single Shield Bubble. You got a creator code? Well, good for you, Ice. Good for you. Good job. There's some spawn plans growing in and around the crash chopper. I could. That could be a bit of a plan. You can get shockwave grenades from these. Other things from crates you can get. Maybe a storm flip. Boomboxes, no. I don't... Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't care what you say. I'm doing it. And I'm thinking presents as well. Just a present should be something you can get. Other stuff you'll be able to get in here. Jetpack, Grappler. And I'm thinking as well a Portafort. Not a Porta Fortress, you'll be able to craft those. But a Portafort. Portafort could be cool. I think that's it for the high-tech. Like, that is your supply crate. The top tier stuff. Can't wait for Fortnite Creative 2.0. Me neither, dude. Hmm. Alright. I feel like it's gonna grant us 2 items again. It shouldn't, but it will. And I'm thinking it's because of how item grounders work. Like, shipment loot, like, what am I doing? Shipment loot was not meant to be white tech. It was meant to be blue, because it's a higher tier loot. And then we're gonna have, there's building? There is building, yes. You can build structures. Supply crate is top tier, so that's gonna be a, orange text loot. Like, that's tip top tier. And special stuff, ammo will be white, and life jackets will be red and white. Because that will be a medical chest. Let's go and place a supply crate in at the chopper's location. This is your tip-top tier item, basically. The best. This is the best chest in the game. And there's a very slim chance of getting gold gear, which is a boom bow. That is tip-top tier. You'll be back? Alright. Yeah, let's get some swamp plants. Growing near the chopper after it crashed. How did it crash? That is a good question. Not even I have lore to explain that. There you go, people. And now, let us begin. See what we get. I heard the thing go off, but zombies didn't spawn. It's currently daytime. Training complete, obviously. Let's go to the swamp and begin our journey, shall we? I'm gonna jump up here. Hey, yo, look. We're in the swamp now. An area where we can harvest wood from trees. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, let's not focus on that. Come here, lily pad. I want to use you, damn it. Right. We're in the swamp. If we open up the minimap, this is what the minimap looks like. The swamp is in this corner of the map. Or this quadrant. There's going to be a HQ elevator at the swamp as well. Search shipment. We're going to search the shipment chest. This should be blue now. It said obtain supply crate. Something was wrong here. Again, it gave us 2 items. I don't think I changed the channel on the supply crate. Let's double check that. We didn't search a supply crate. We searched a shipment. Is it that I didn't change it to channel 10? Yeah, it was. Do I plan on making other stuff like my channel? Like you know, I like games like Terraria. Well, I am a Fortnite creative channel. I might do Minecraft someday in the future. I used to do Minecraft back in like 2015, 2014, that kind of era, with a previous YouTube channel that is no longer alive. I deleted it. But I could go back to Minecraft one day. I wanted to make Minecraft content. For now, it's going to remain Fortnite. But I could do other stuff on the channel in the future as well. I don't know what I'd do. I'm more of a streamer than a video creator. This is our shipment loot. We got a grenade. I don't know why it gives us 2 items. I mean, I'm not complaining. I like 2 items. 2 items is cool. So, no, not much ammo, obviously. Grenade. I can throw it if I want. Blow some builds up. Search chest. What are we gonna get from this low tier chest? A pistol and a SMG. SMG could be good early game. I want to search the shipment chest last. I'm gonna turn off redeploy as well, because gliders are gonna be used for that. If we search this, it's gonna be a chest. What are we gonna get from it? A revolver. Oh, and another SMG. We got a revolver. And then we can search our favorite helicopter right here. See what we get from it. We're gonna search the ultimate chest. What are we gonna get? Search the supply crate. This thing takes a little longer to search, but 2 blue loot, blue pump, and a flashlight pistol. That is good. Flashlight pistol's good because it can help you see through the fog. If I could add one new device to creative, what would it be? Environment changer. What I mean by that is like daylight. So like, I guess the best way I can call it is post-processing. A post-processing volume, which is a control device, both a volume and a controller. The controller has the ability to change global illumination, time of day, fog, that kind of stuff. And a volume can change it within that specific boundary. That way I wouldn't have to do anything stupid when it came to time of day, like I'm doing here. Basically a rift zone? Yeah, a rift zone. But like when you're inside the rift zone, you can change filters, time of day. So while you're in said rift zone, it could be night, anywhere else it's day. Because that way I could use the global device to make a time of day system. I mean, we already have a time of day system right now. It works. It's just kind of scuffed. But with fog, it shouldn't be too big of a threat. You want to add a terrain editor? A terrain editor will be nice. We could get it with Creative 2.0 one day. I'm just harvesting stone right now. First person device would be cool. Yeah. I like your device ideas. But yeah, you also get extra ammo from the light rates as well. Because they're kind of a mix between good loot and good ammo. You look at my Iron Man flashlight pistol. That actually looks super cool. I like that. Yeah, helipads are very annoying to create in first person. But basically, other players can kill you. You can kill other players. You can form alliances with other players. It's going to be similar to, I guess... I hate saying that, though. I don't want it to seem like I've copied an power here. That's something I feared with the Bed Wars is I didn't want people to think I copied Money Wars, which is why I haven't worked on it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna go through with this whether people think I copied power or not. I really hope they don't think that. I think I just shut up. Yeah. Wait till night. It's now night time. Yeah. When do I expect Creative 2.0 to be out? I don't know. Maybe September? Let's keep going till item shop. Hoping someone isn't as bad as long as it'd be your own map. If it was an exact map, yeah, like BHE and stuff. I get what you mean. Like what BHE did with Lawless Guy. I get what you mean. I've been told to shut up. I'm kind of sad. just need to connect this terrain to the swamp. This seems difficult though, considering the amount of space I've got. Hmm. I mean, steep terrain is fine. I just wish there was like a threat. Like, other players will obviously be a threat, but I just wish there was another threat, like zombies. But the issue with the zombies is they don't walk on this terrain piece. I hope Epic fixes that. Your friend is doing stuff to get 2FA enabled, and you don't know what he's doing. He disconnected from Fortnite. Oh. Yikes. What kind of map will you make when Creative 2.0 comes out? Not sure. Item shop is soon, I know. I'm keeping track. We're going to be stopping stream at Item Shop because it is late now. Alright, let's see. I think that's a good connection. Bit too steep here though. Let's add another little platform to make it a little easier to get up. But that is crazy. Apparently we're getting something G.I. Joe in the item shop tonight, if I remember correctly. Be interesting, good. A lot of crossover. Oh yeah, you can run straight up it now. Huh, neat. Although I can't say I like that design. Let's see if we can fix things like that. Having these random patches just stick out. Ew. That's better. Yeah. Am I an indie dev? I kinda, yeah. I've been an indie dev before. I've made games on Unreal Engine. Oh yeah, we need to put a HQ elevator in Swamp. HQ elevators are entirely building to profit, by the way. HQ elevator of the Swamp, I think, should be by the bigger tree. Like up here or something. Let's get the interactability for it as well. Here we have an HQ access point. Right. Now HQ can officially be in the Swamp as well. There we go. What games did I make? I've made a horror game before. It wasn't very good, but it was something. Now let's go wait for item shop. We're practically at the end of the stream here. I'm tired. Alright. I still hate how wildcard's in the daily. He shouldn't have been in the daily. We've got V coming out, by the way. In a couple days. And let's turn off the Danganronpa music real quick. Just so that we get the Fortnite music. Alright, let's wait. We've got 1 minute till shop. You still hate how Inferno hasn't come back? Me too. Only wildcard I'm missing. Alright, chat. Any item shop predictions? You guys got any predictions for item shop? Will I stream tomorrow? That depends. Oh, thank you, FPS. FPS for dealing with that. I was about to do it myself. I should eat some ice cream. I really need to eat ice cream. Or I can finish that Domino's that I didn't. I need to do that. I need to heat up my Domino's in the microwave. That's what I gotta do. I ordered 2 Domino's pizzas. I didn't eat one of those. I should probably eat that. Sudaman Labs skin? Yo. The second Sudaman Labs comes to VR. It's officially, creative is officially canon. And icons. Okay, we got Dummy back. I kind of want Dummy, not gonna lie. Athleisure Assassin, Raven, Ravage, Cryptic. We got Monk, Scorpion, Gangnam Style is still here. Living Large, Battleborn, and Rainbow Radio. Football stuff is still here too. I'm gonna buy Dummy right now. Watch me. Thank you, Fierce. Is he spamming chat? If he is, just mute him. Alright, that is it for today's stream. We gotta end it though. Because it's now pretty late for me, so I can't really be loud, and I'm often loud while I stream. So yeah, thank you guys